going to set up the live so that it's subscribers only for the chat so we don't have any frustrations. Good
Yeah, I don't
morning.
know
Good
how. You got
morning.
to remember
Happy
to send
Sunday.
me how to do that.
Yes, I will.
And I told wait, did I tell a couple of people to join on? Hold on, let me write a thing so people can join on my end.
I am gonna check.
Can you tell?
Well, I did write thing. Hold on.
There's a turkey.
All right, so our volume
turkey
is good
pet.
to go. What's going on? If you're on the live, good morning. Happy Sunday.
Yes.
We are live together. I am joined by Nails Adore. We're going to give it a few minutes for people to jump in, and I'm also going to make sure I structure this. So when you go into your edit settings for your studio, that's how you can adjust the
Okay.
chat.
All right, I just posted it, so we're good on my end. See if, because it's so early. You know, no one's up right now. Probably.
I welcome any and everybody who is awake and on the lab. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
I
We're
know.
playing with acrylics today, y'all. I'm just setting up the live. I am joined with a guest today. We have Nails Adore XO who is joining us live. We're going to play some acrylic today, and we're going to learn, we're going to answer questions. And we're going to teach anybody that's curious to know anything about acrylic and maybe even do a little bit of nail art. So we'll be on here for a little while. But I'm just adjusting some of these settings. Give me one second.
I am proud of you, by the way. You did that. And I didn't know how you did that. Like, you clipped that and you put it as a short. I don't know how to do that.
So, okay. So your phone can screen record. So what I did actually, I'm going to turn our little session into a whole video series, like a little video series. So what you do is you can either screen record.
Okay.
Or, screen recording is basically the easiest way to get it onto your phone so that you can also use the footage after the fact. But yeah, that's how I did it.
That was cool. I was like, man, like, but I don't even know how to do the short where you take a picture and then you can edit that way. But then I'm like, I don't know how to do it. Like, I know how to edit, but to an extent, I never played with it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't, you know who's really good to teach you that? Riri.
Riri? Well, she hasn't been on, so I don't know. I'm gonna ask her again. Riri hasn't been on. I don't know if you saw her post. She's going through stuff right now, so
No, I haven't.
I don't want to bother her. She's dealing with mental health right now, so like
Okay.
I don't want to stress her out. So I'll figure it out. I'll look up videos and stuff. So if she needs time to rest, I'm gonna give it. You know.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, I'll look up videos and stuff. Oh, okay, turning that down. So I don't want to hear myself. I hate my voice, myself. I feel like I sound like a child. I love your nail room. It's so beautiful. That's my goal when I get my place. I'm gonna have the nicest nail room.
All right, so I'm just pinning up a comment. All right, there we go. I adjusted the subscribers. Now I'm going to tell you, a lot of people will say, oh, it's not always the best idea to
Yeah, I see that.
It's not always the best idea to put it as subscribers only, but the truth is, if you're going to chime in, you should be here
well, I want to do
on
it
a different
because
level. So
the
that's just how
stuff
I roll.
people write are ridiculous, and I'm like, no one acts, and 90% of the time they're men and they're saying dumb stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna start doing that.
All right. So the good thing is I can adjust what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm going to move my computer so I can at least see my screen. Good morning. Welcome to our live. We are doing some work with nails today. We're probably going to do some art, probably some more acrylic. Ooh, sorry, y'all.
All right. So do you want to do remember the other one I sent you, the Mickey Mouse one, so we can actually do it different this time? But that one's a little different than the one unless you don't want to do the holly.
We will figure that out in just a
no rush on
moment.
that.
Let me adjust my camera angle. All right, so that we could see. Can you see?
Yep.
All right, so
Did you get that made, your thing on the
no,
table?
this is legitimately a piece of tile, and I just used vinyl to put my name across it.
It's pretty.
And yeah, just very, I want to make sure you could see what I'm working with as I talk to you. All right, so yeah, no, this is just a piece of tile with some vinyl that I got from, I think it was a construction worker or at the Home Depot, something to that effect. And legit, it's helpful to work
And it
with,
cleans up easy, right?
yes, it's helpful to work with certain types of materials. It does clean up easy. Okay, so the first thing is to make sure you have a good sized Dappen dish, a heavy Dappen dish, like one of
Uh,
these two.
is
I'm
this
gonna
okay?
say
I
this
have
and I'm
this.
gonna get lots of backlash. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Someone's gonna curse me out in a second when I say this, but hear me out when I say this. All right. I have one hiding over here. Hold on. Whew, all right. If you have a Dappen dish, oh no, let me not use that one. Hold on. Which one what do you
This
have? Is
one,
that
right?
heavy?
Yes, it's glass.
Okay, perfect. Because if you have, I'm not knocking them, okay? But if you have one that's like this, I'm going to show you why that might potentially be challenging because when you're wiping your brush, if it doesn't have any weight to it and it moves the Dappen dish, it might affect how you release or pick up your liquid. If you have something that has a bit more stability, it makes it easier to clean off your brush without having to move the Dappen dish or hold it with your hand to support it.
Oh, that
So,
baby one you're talking about, right?
yes. So, this one is not a bad one. This one I like because when you use one like this, you minimize the amount of product that you end up using. When you use a bigger size one like this, chances are more likely that you'll put more liquid in here than you actually need, okay, because of how big the chamber is. You don't always need to have that much liquid when you're doing nails. So, something like this is beneficial to have because it'll allow you to only use so much product and you can dispose of what's left over once you're done. Something like this you would use if you're doing more clients throughout the day, same with this. Or if you're doing very big or long nail sets. Okay, so those are all here. So good morning, everybody who's joined us. Welcome to our live. We are hosting a acrylic session this morning where we're going to be talking about all kinds of nail stuff.
My brush
If you have
is
questions, you're welcome to
stiff.
join and ask. I'm joined by a guest today.
I'm gonna have
Yes,
to get a
mine is as
different
well.
brush.
But no. You're going
Oh,
to use it because you're going to throw it in the liquid. Okay, so don't worry about that right now.
well, it has a little acrylic on the side, so I'm trying to get that out too.
Oh, okay. If it has acrylic on it, that's probably dried up. So that means, yeah, you might want to consider a new brush.
Yeah, it's a little dirty, but I didn't notice before I put it away. That's my
That's
fault.
okay.
Okay.
If you
I'm
have
gonna
any, and
use the
also
not
use,
polished
the truth
brush.
is, use, no. Let me be, use a brush that you don't mind messing up. Don't use a good brush. Don't use your pretty brushes. Don't use your good, nice brushes. Use something that you don't mind messing up. Good morning. If you're joining us on this live, we're just messing around with acrylic today, and we're likely going to do a quick little nail art. So if you're interested in joining us, come through and just hang out. Sunday morning, we're going to do a quick session. I am live with Nails Adore XO. We are going to just hang out this morning and answer some questions pertaining to acrylic that people
I
have.
think I should be fine. And
Use a
also,
brush
I
that you
have.
don't mind
I
messing up. That's the best thing.
I need to get another one, just like a backup, because I have the one from not polished, and then I have this one. So I'm gonna buy another one of this one. So I don't care.
Okay, so use that one. All right. So that's the thing to know about when it comes to a Dappen dish. Make sure you have one that can be closed properly sealed properly. That's why this is only temporary, because you can't save what ends up going into this, the short little one. You can only empty it once it's finished. So you can't even save this product. So that's why this is only a temporary use. This one again, if you're doing more people, if you're doing bigger nails, you need more liquid, you can use that. And again, this is kind of the same thing, just unsee-through. You don't really know how much liquid is left unless you look inside. Okay, so those are important for your nail liquid storage. All right, so also just a little tip, if you're pouring nail liquid and you want to avoid the spill,
Oh, I always spill.
you always spill. Me
Yes.
too, but here's the secret, okay? This is my nail liquid. Yes, it says alcohol on my bottle because I have to wipe it off. So you're gonna take your brush, you're gonna put it into the space where you want the liquid to go. So mine is sitting in the top here. I just realized you can't see from that angle. You're gonna place the liquid
Where'd you
to
get
the
that
brush,
bottle?
nail shop, but you can get
Okay.
them anywhere. You can get them
Okay.
on Amazon.
Okay.
So you see how I am pressing the liquid and it's falling into, I hope you could see that. Oops.
Yes.
It's falling straight into the glass or to the holder and it's not
Yeah.
spilling. So that's the secret to not spilling your nail liquid everywhere, y'all. Just press on it. Guide it into the holder this way. And then you can wipe your brush off and that will keep your brush from being stiff or take out the stiffness of your brush. Do you see that?
Yes. I'm gonna have to
And
get one of
also,
those
I
things.
don't know if you notice, as I'm wiping the brush, the liquid is coming out. So look, I'm gonna wipe. Do you see the liquid coming out on the back there?
Yes.
Even though I'm gently wiping the brush, all of that liquid is coming out, and that's what I'm talking about with control. Okay, so
Okay.
all of that is there. So that is the best way. So you see, there's no liquid on my table, no liquid on my tile. That is the best way to pour liquid into the container so that you do not spill. All right. Use the brush as
I,
the guide into the container
is
and
that a
just
Kira
clean as you
Sky
go.
one, by the way? Sorry to interrupt you. Is that a Kira
This
Sky
one?
holder? Yeah.
No, it's actually Ugly Duckling.
Oh, okay. Because I got one that looks similar, like exactly like that square one. I got it from Kira Sky and I bought their monomer because I'm almost out.
Can you see the engraving here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an Ugly Duckling brand. All right, so that's how you get the monomer into the container without spilling. So also remember I was talking to you about not buying the nail stuff. You were talking about practicing
Okay.
shapes, and I told you that you can literally make your own by
Yes,
way
that's
of
what that the
laminating.
silicone thing. Yes, I remember
Okay,
that. I'm
so
gonna do that.
that's what these are here. Okay, so this is how I can practice the size or the shape of a nail for both hands. Okay, this is a laminated sheet. This is a similar one too. I don't know who I stole it from, but I stole it from somebody. Yes, I have it on record and I don't care. Haha. Um sorry. This also shows you the different bead styles. If I
That's
can
so
find this
cool.
one in my system, I'm gonna email this one to you. So this is your different bead shapes. So
Yeah, I
when
was
they
gonna
say
ask you, how
small,
is that?
medium, large bead, small, medium, large, and also the zone placements on your finger. There are three different zones on each nail plate. One, two, and three. Three is usually by the back cuticle end. Two is the middle where the stress point is, and one is the free edge, the tip. Okay. This is how you build nails. The strongest part always needs to be the two. So if you have nails that break, it's because the two is not being held together with enough support, doesn't have enough support.
That is so cool. I didn't know
Okay.
they broke it down like that.
Yes. So that's something that you won't necessarily learn unless you, not to say that you won't learn it. My apologies. I'm seeing it on videos from time to time. Let me just change something here. I'm seeing it from videos from time to time, but not enough where
It's like broken down.
yeah. I'm gonna turn off subscribers only for the chat just in case any of your subscribers come through and they want to
Well,
talk.
I told my mother-in-law I'm going, so I don't know if she's subscribed to you. So I'll
It's
tell
all
her when she
good. I
jumps in
also
to
don't
sub.
have moderator. Okay, so yeah. So this is something you can use to help yourself with acrylic, okay? Again, it helps you learn the different shape sizes of the beads that you can work with. It also gives you the zone areas when you're building a nail that you can utilize, okay? This was just something to give me shapes. Okay, also the same with nail art, okay? If you want to practice your nail art and how to use pressure with your line strokes or with
Put your
your
glasses
brush
on.
strokes. These are basic stroke
What?
lines you can use. So you can make
Put
your
your
own
glasses on.
sheets, just print them from the internet and laminate them. These are hand done by most nail artists, these type of designs. I mean, there's different ways to do them now, right?
That's
You
so
can spray
cool.
paint and whatever. So just know that you can practice. You can do them on reusable laminated sheets. Line work is something that a lot of people struggle with. Making lips, if you want to do lip designs and you want to practice first, here's a sheet that'll let you do that. Another sheet here, again, with just art designs for practice. And I also keep uh, laminated photo of the brushes that I own that I use for different style effects, and also the different style effects that they offer are around the side. So I keep that, okay? So you can make your own
Oh,
practice sheets for your acrylic practice as well as your nail art practice. You do not have to buy them. You
that's
can print them
cool.
from the internet, laminate them, reuse them. They are very helpful and they will help you learn to build. But again, the best way to learn is to just continue to practice, okay? So I am gonna just work with, I'm gonna just work with
I don't know what
a,
color you want me to start with first.
where is my, I need something that's gonna show up on camera.
Zoe, put your glasses
There
on,
we
please.
go.
You need your glasses on. You know that.
Clear. I'm missing some
Put your
acrylic.
glasses on, Zoe. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my daughter to put her glasses on if she's going to be on the iPad.
That's okay. I'm just trying to find something I could work with that you could see. Okay, I have beige here. All right. Uh, I have pink. I have intense pink here. All right. So make sure you have a clean paper towel or a clean napkin, something clean
Yes.
that doesn't lint. Okay. You're going to have your powder. So, two things whenever you open a powder that you haven't used, first of all, when you store your powder, technically, you should be storing it either on its side or you should be storing it upside down when
Oh,
you are storing powders. Okay.
I never knew that.
A lot of people don't know, but that's something that you should be aware of. When you
For
do,
what? What
oh,
does that do?
I don't know. That's what the experts say.
Okay.
Um, when you open a powder, especially if you haven't used it in a while, just give it a tap so that you know it's flat. And you're gonna use like a paddle or something because you want to mix it. You
Okay.
always want to mix a powder before you use it, and that's just simply spinning it in quick little circles, mixing it.
Hold on. Well, this is one I never used yet. The not polished, but still stir it.
Yes. Anytime you open up a powder to use a powder, you should always be mixing it. Never just go straight into using a powder. Not to say it's a bad thing, but you should be mindful of mixing it because then the formula could be stagnant at the bottom of the thing when you want to just make sure it's fully properly ready for use. Oops.
I don't know what color you want me to use first.
You can use any color you want because the
Okay.
process is going to be the same for them all. So
Okay.
choose any color that you would like to use.
I'm gonna use the that green I showed you so that pops so people can see.
All right. You're going to use the green. I'm just going to stick with my pink for now, and then I'm going to use a color. Actually, let me see. Do I have a
But
green
I
in here?
have those other two colors I showed you just in case we want to switch so people can see how it is with different colors.
No problem. I also pulled out a green, so we're both got green.
I have pink too. Do you want me to get out of pink or no?
Well, just anything that you want to get more accustomed to working with. And this is why we mix. I want to show you something. I just opened the green and it was a little stiff on top, right? If you look at the powder, it's kind of stiff. So you got to mix up this powder a little bit before it actually gets used, or else it's almost like you're using a stiff coat, like a stiff powder. You don't want that. Okay, so you mix up your acrylic powder always before use, and you always want to use it with a flat surface,
All right.
especially if you haven't used it in a while.
I have a green and pink, so I'm like with you on that end, and I just stained my fingers. Oh well. That sometimes I'm like I'm gonna get the gloves, and then I'm like, nope, forget it.
Look, I'm over here making a hot mess and I don't care. I'm just gonna throw the lid
That's
back
a
on
pretty
for a
green.
second
Who's
and
that
flatten
from?
it back out. This is a dip powder actually, and it's from Bio Seaweed Gel.
Okay. Yeah, because
And
all the knot polish is like dip and acrylic. It says it's two in
yes,
one.
so that's actually something I was gonna say to you. Acrylics are, I mean, dip powders are acrylics, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Dip powders are acrylics. All right. So if you're joining us, welcome. We're just here chilling on this Sunday, messing with acrylics so I can teach some basic ideas of how to use it. All right. So, do you have your brush ready with your liquid?
Yep.
Before you ever use a brush, make sure you burp it.
What does
Okay.
that mean? Like
Think of
perfect.
it like a baby. So you're gonna kind of release the air out of it kind of before you start to use it. And the way to do it is you're just gonna take the brush. You see how my brush is flat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip it into my liquid. Oh, hold on.
Remember, it's delayed on my end, so it's gonna take a sec.
Do you see what I'm doing? I'm pressing
Yes.
it flat. See how it's flat and spread out?
Yeah. That's what I do all the time before I start. Yeah.
Yeah, so always do that first. Oops, let me fix back my camera. Always do that first. And then when you take it out, just drag it along the side to let the liquid out as much as possible and then let it rest. Let me fix my camera. Okay. I hope I got that back right. All right. So that's kind of burping your brush. So before you use it, press it down. Let me know if anybody messages you that can't mess or that cannot
So far, it's like no
leave any
one.
messages because I
Yeah, I'm
want to make
watching.
sure that your people ain't coming through. All right, cool beans. All right, so after you do something like that, okay, you're not ready to take your, well, you're basically ready to work with your powder. So I'm
Okay.
gonna look at what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go back in my liquid.
Okay.
So there's different stuff. I can just look. If I just use all of that and I don't um, wipe it on the side, you see how it's dripping?
Yes.
When I go to take acrylic, look what's gonna happen. I could take a really, really, really big amount.
But it'll
You see?
spill, right?
No, it's not gonna spill because I'm gonna release it. Do you see I was able to make that little ball?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in. See, I
That's a
was able to make that
perfect
ball.
bead. Wow.
But you saw how I did it though, right? So I
Yeah.
want you to try to do the same thing now.
All right. Let me put my thing in. I want my thing in. Hold on. I'm gonna
Two
go up
things
over
I want
myself.
you to have in front of you. I want you to have a clean paper towel to wipe your brush on and a separate paper towel that you put your bead on.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do that right now. One sec. I'm gonna rip it because I can't get. Hold on. Because I can't get back up. The thing's in my way, and she's not gonna get up to do it. I know my daughter. All right. So I
It's all
have
good.
one.
I'm just setting up my
I
one.
have one for one. One on the left is going to be the bead, and then the other side is for um clean. Getting the liquid off.
All right. So I want you to try and do what I just did. You're going to
Okay.
take your brush.
And we're not going to release it. You said right. You're just going to let it drip. You said.
Yeah. So drop your brush in there. Yep. Pick it up. Let it
Okay.
drip a few times so that it's no longer dripping when you get to the liquid. I mean, when you
All
get
right,
to the
it
powder.
dripped 2 times. Wait, hold on. This
Okay,
one,
is it dripping
3.
still? All right, now
Like
put it
slow,
in.
a slow drip. Is that all right? It's like slow, slow.
It shouldn't be dripping because you don't want it to drip into the powder. It should be done dripping.
All right, we're good.
All right, now put it into your powder
Okay.
and tap, 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 and then lift it up and turn it over. I can't see what you're doing because your camera angle is a little off. There you go. Is it wet through?
Yeah.
All right, now wipe it on the paper towel. No, no,
But
no.
see, yours doesn't look like mine doesn't look like yours.
That's okay. I'm
Maybe.
going to tell you why. Wipe off your brush quickly so the acrylic doesn't stick to it.
All right, we're done. But I'm gonna try it. I want to get it to where you can see. All right. Is
All
that
right,
a
so
better? Is that better? Hold on.
yeah, that's perfect. All right, so you're going to do that again. And I won't always get it right myself either. So you're going to take your brush,
Okay.
put it into your, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm left.
Okay, take your brush, put it into your liquid all the way, dump it, but don't press it flat.
Okay.
Just dump it in, take it out, lift it up right, hold it right above the liquid, let it drip until it's not dripping.
All right.
Come over to your powder, tap, tap, tap. Look at what I'm doing. Keep it down, tap, tap, tap. Lift it up, turn
See,
it
I did.
over.
I got it a
It's
little bit
okay. It's
better.
okay.
It's a
Now
little
wipe it
better.
on the paper. Just wipe it. Don't touch it again. Just wipe it down. Make sure your brush is cleaned off. Wipe that all on the paper.
It's a little bit better than the first one. Not by much, but it's still.
Wipe off the excess acrylic from your paper, from your brush, please. I don't
Yes.
want it to stick. You got it off?
Yep. Yes, I did. I did
Okay.
it right away.
I want you to take your acrylic and I want you to tap it so it's flat. You want to always take from a flat no, 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 no.
Not that
Not
one.
that.
Oh.
Your container.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can you see me on any of the screens that you're looking at?
Yes, I can. I can. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Take this container, your pink container of acrylic,
Okay.
tap it flat. When you
Yes, I just did.
when you take from this container, you're always taking from a flat surface. You're not taking from the hole that you already created.
That's where I messed up. Okay.
Okay? So we're going to do this again. So is your brush clean? Check both sides.
Yes, we're good to go.
Okay. So we're going to just put it in the acrylic.
Okay.
We're going to lift it up and let it drip. Yours might drip more than mine depending on the size. You're going to tap it into the powder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. And then you're going to drop it on the paper towel. Release it.
Do you think it's because I'm using glitter? I don't know.
I want you to use the, don't use, do you have any just like a base powder or any
Yeah, I
type of,
do.
try that
See,
one
because it
instead?
keeps. This
The
one looks a
acrylic,
lot better.
okay.
Do you see it?
So you need more liquid. I mean,
Okay.
you need more powder. My apologies. You need a lot more powder than that because you're creating holes and you're not creating beads. So here's what I want you to do with that same acrylic. I'm going to show you how to fix it. No,
I
no,
just switched it. Do you
switch it
want to
back.
still stay with the pink?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it. Wipe off your brush, make sure it's clean.
Yes.
Okay, go into your, I want you to move your liquid up a little bit to where the nails are so I could see what you're doing. Perfect.
That's good?
Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
All right, now dip your brush into your liquid. Don't
And then,
touch the bottom. Lift it
okay.
up. Okay, let it drip out. Is it done dripping?
Yes.
Now go into your powder. Lay your brush flat. Tap on the surface. Tap, 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 tap. Lift it up.
That's what it looks
Wait,
like.
wait. Let the water, the liquid soak through. Now release it onto the paper. Do you see a difference?
Yeah,
Or is
compared
it
to the
still
first couple ones. Yeah.
okay? So I don't know. I'm not seeing beads. When you wipe it down, I'm just seeing it looks like fingers.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm having issues. I don't know if it's because it's glitter. I never worked with.
no, because I'm gonna take out a glitter right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, here's a
So
glitter.
when I
Here's
dap it, how many times am I dapping it in the acrylic?
you wanna get it deep into that acrylic because you have a lot of liquid to hold that powder.
That's my problem. I'm not putting it in deep,
You got it.
like
Yeah,
deep
you
enough.
got to get deep into that powder. So here, I'm going to use an acrylic with a glitter in it. This is from, I think this is a Kiara Sky. Okay. I hope I didn't mess up the comments for people, because they are on.
No,
If
they
you're in
are.
the chat, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to our live. We're just messing around with acrylic and I'm teaching a few basics. So if you're interested in learning, you're more than welcome to join us and ask questions. Also, if you can, give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate
Hey
it.
Tanya, how are you?
All
Like the
right.
live.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning. All right. So look, I got a glitter one right here. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the same thing. Oops, I got glitter everywhere. I'm going to drop it in my powder. In my liquid. I'm not wiping yet, eh? This is like full blown liquid city.
Okay.
I'm going to take it to my powder. I'm going to tap, 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 lift it up, bring it over, wipe it off. Do you see the release? I don't press it down hard. I just wiped it off.
Oh, I'm going down. Like I'm swiping. Now I see
No, you
you're
got to gentle touch it. Gentle
okay.
wipe it off.
Now I get it cuz
Because you want to make a ball,
I get it now. Cuz
right? So
that's what
let's
I was
try.
doing. I was swiping it towards the end.
If you swipe it down too hard, you want to swipe it just enough to get it onto the paper to release it and let it go. Your ball, your bead is never to the point where you can't just release it and let it go. You don't ever press it hard like you're wiping it down, like you're wiping it like this. You release it gentle and you let it go.
I don't know. So like this?
So first, before you use the
It's
acrylic
not
again,
enough.
tap it, tap
I
the
already did
acrylic to
it. Do you
make it.
see it? I don't know if it's delayed on your end, but it's right here. The first one. I'm pointing at it right there.
Yeah, I see it, but it's still not sufficient. So
Okay.
what you're gonna do again, you're gonna
Okay.
go to your liquid, put your brush in it. No, turn your hand back the other way so I could see what you're doing there.
All right. So
Yep,
put it.
yep. All right. So lift it up now out of the liquid. Let it drip, drip. Okay, now take it over to the color. Not in the same hole, but tap, 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 tap the brush. No, don't dip it down like this, sideways,
So, oh,
like
okay.
this.
That's where I'm messing up. Okay.
Now wipe it on the thing quick. Bit
That,
better. Wipe it off. You don't want
that's
it stuck.
better than the last one.
That's a bit better. Now look,
Okay.
you're not dipping it like this. You're tapping it sideways like this. Always sideways like this. Do you
Okay.
see what I'm doing there?
Hey, Christina. Yes.
All right, so try that again. So first, flatten your powder so the surface is flat. Flatten your powder.
Right now. Okay. Which one?
Yeah. Do you have a
This
place
one.
to rest your brush? Rest your brush down.
Okay.
Flatten your pink powder. Tap it. Yes.
All
Grab
right.
your
And I'm gonna
brush.
dip the brush now. Yep.
Dip it into the liquid. Raise it up so that it drips. Now, no, no, when the dripping is done, move it over to the powder. Tap,
So
tap, tap on the surface. Tap, tap, tap. Again. Okay, lift it up. Turn it over. Bring it to the paper. Lay it down. Wipe it. Gentle. Right?
it's this right here. Do you see it?
I do. I want you to try another powder
Okay. I have it right next to me.
because I don't feel like that glitter is mixed up properly. It looks like it's separating from where I'm seeing it.
Well, I stirred it exactly like you said. I don't know.
It's okay, don't worry. It's all temperamental because you have to figure out what works with this powder.
Yeah.
We might even do less liquid. Maybe you don't need so much liquid with this type of glitter powder,
Okay.
right? So we'll work it out. So we're gonna try the neutral color.
Okay. I have it
Okay, so
right
you're gonna
next to
do the
me.
same thing. You're gonna take your brush, lay it in the liquid. Hold on, I got glitter all over this brush. Okay, take your brush, put it in the liquid, lift it up and let it drip. One, let all the drips come out.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go to our neutral powder. Same thing. Look at me. Tap, 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 lift,
Tap, 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 and then lift.
lift.
Okay,
Hold
and
it up
then
so that there you go. Now you're gonna release. There
wow, it
you
was the
go.
glitter. It
Wipe it
was the
down,
glitter.
wipe it down, wipe it down. No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. Wipe
oh,
your brush down. Sorry. Wipe your brush down. Sorry.
no, you're
My
good.
bad.
No.
I know it's a whole song. Wipe me down. Not that's not what we're doing. We're wiping down the brush, like so. So it's clean. So always before we do anything, we don't want our brush to gunk up with any acrylic, so we make it clean. Okay.
Okay.
So once you've done that, you should have a little ball like this.
Yeah, well, I did until I smudged it.
Well, it's okay, but you got it, right?
I think it was the acrylic. I'm so sad.
It's possible, but it might just be how it's mixed. And this is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't mean it's not useful. It just might be the way that it's mixed might have more glitter than it does acrylic. So maybe so much liquid is not helpful. So we're going to try that one again. Same
I'm gonna
brush.
grab another bright color too of her brand because Bree's stuff is good. I'm gonna do like a dark mauve. Let's do that color in a dark mauve so people can see.
Okay, choose whatever works. I'm going to go mess with my green because I haven't messed with this green in a while. And this green but be messing me up because this is actually dip powder. And if you look,
Thank
it
you,
doesn't do the
Tanya.
same. See,
So
look, my
tap,
green is
tap,
messed up.
tap,
So when you're tapping it into the, yes, now let it, you see how it crystallizes? Like it gets kind of, now wipe it down.
liquidy. Yes.
So if you turn it over and look, I'm gonna show you this right now because I just did a green. Look at this. If I go into this and I tap it in here
Okay.
and you turn it over and this is still powder, you need to wait until the powder turns liquidy. If it takes too long, it's not enough liquid. Let it go. Do it
Okay.
again. See, look, it turned into a ball, kind of, but it smeared because it was too much. But if you look at my brush is clean,
Okay.
right? My brush is very clean, which means the green didn't stay on my brush, so I could reuse it again, right? But
Oh,
again, it's all about the ratio. I had to wipe some of that water off or some of the liquid off
okay.
before I was able to,
Well, that's the.
um,
Did you see that was the other one next to it? But
yes,
I
yes.
didn't smudge it. So
Yeah, see? So that's how you create. So now that I like get back to the acrylic, go back to the glitter.
okay.
Take back the glitter. Now, what you're going to do once you dip your brush in your
Okay.
liquid, you're going to wipe it off 2 times. So dip it. Now on the edge, wipe it once, wipe it again.
All right.
Not so rough, wait, girl. Will you
Well.
don't
Oh,
listen?
sorry.
Look,
Sorry.
let me
Sorry.
show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, when you wipe, you don't press hard. You just let it. Look, let it gently just come off the side. Don't press. Let it just gently stroke off the side. And start from this part. Don't wipe from this part. Wipe from this part. Look, see how the edge of my brush comes to
Okay.
the edge of the thing?
Uh
Wipe
huh.
from the edge up, not from here up. Wipe from the edge up, okay?
So like this on this angle, what I'm showing you now.
Yes.
Okay.
So dip it back into the liquid, take it out, wipe it 2 times. One, turn it over.
And turn
Two,
it the
good.
other way.
Now, no, no.
Oh.
I was gonna say turn it over and dip it into the powder.
Okay.
So the side that you wipe, here's another tip. The side that you wipe is not the side that goes into the powder. The side that you wipe is the side that you're releasing liquid from, and you're going to turn it over, and that other side is going to go into the powder.
See,
You
now I'm picking
understand?
up a smaller bead. Okay, look.
Let it go. I want you to stir that glitter. Good
What do you mean?
morning, welcome. I want you to stir it up. Remember how I had the
Okay.
paddle? Use
Yes,
the
that's what
paddle.
I
I want you to
did.
mix this up.
Hold on. That's what I did. That's what I
Give it
don't
a
under.
good. I'm trying to find strictly because even I make my own glitter blends, right? So I know it's sometimes just the ratio. I make my own glitter blend. This is one that I made here. When I dip it and I release it,
All right, I think.
the only thing is because I have so much loose glitter in there, I have to be extra, extra careful. But that's like a glitter blend that I made. So you can mix your acrylics with your glitters and make your own acrylic
That's
glitters.
pretty. All right, so I
Let me know when
just
you mixed it up.
I just did. Yes.
All right, so we're gonna try this. We gotta find the ratio for this pink glitter for it to look like a ball versus it looking like a rainbow.
Okay.
All right,
So I'm gonna dip it.
so you're gonna dip it in the liquid. You're gonna wipe it off twice,
Okay.
and then you're
And
gonna dip it into the pink. Give it that tap, tap, tap. Turn it over to see how much if it's going through or not.
I could see it going now. Hold on.
And once it's gone through, then you release it.
It seems a little stiff. That's the problem. Like I just did
That's
that.
okay. It's dry, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's okay. That means you need more liquid.
Okay.
So instead of wiping it 2 times, wipe it
Wipe
1
it
time.
one. Okay.
Yes. And that's how
So
you find the balance. You see my green one, I don't have the same consistency with my green balls because that's a dip powder. So now I have to figure out the ratio
I am
for my
struggling with
liquid.
this one really bad.
You're not struggling, you're learning.
I know. I know. When
Everything
you.
is different. So you got to give yourself fair time to learn, and that's the point, right? Like it's not.
Yes.
And that's also, this is the beauty of this is showing you, see, I found my green balance. The beauty of this is showing you the consistency with different powders and different liquid formulations will always be different.
I think I
So
got it a little bit better. This is the one I'm pointing at, but it's
there
not
we
as
go.
great as the brown one.
There we go. But still,
I
the
could feel
brown
the
one, so
difference.
I'm going to tell you the difference between the brown one and the glitter. The brown one is solid acrylic. The
Okay.
glitter has a different element in it. So it's going to be a different consistency. The reason I was able to do it like this with my glitter is because I again just let I didn't wipe off my brush. I used it full
Okay.
and then I
Good morning, Blue
tapped
Butterfly.
it in. Yeah, blue butterflies. I saw.
She's
Listen,
great.
you're. I think you're my favorite. I don't know who blue butterflies is, but I saw a comment this morning, and I meant to reply to show you that we have something in common. Blue butterflies are my favorite. Just saying. Welcome everybody. What's going on? If you don't mind throwing a like up for both of us, we'd appreciate it. This is Nail Jew who just showed you the blue butterfly. And we've got Nails Adore EXO joining me here, and we're just learning some acrylic basics. I don't know if any of you guys were on here earlier, but I was showing you guys that you don't need to buy nail art practice sheets. You can make your own simply by printing them from the internet and using them to help you um, learn how to zone and shape and place your beads. If Maria had this right now, I would let her make a small bead, a medium bead, and a big bead. That's how she'll learn control. But I'm going to send this to her so she can have this for her collection to be able to help her understand how to build her acrylic. Okay.
Should I try the
Um,
green? The green looks different from the pink. The pink looks more.
Go for it. So you
All
have
right.
3 in front of you. You have a basic, you have a colored, and you'd have a glittered. So go with any of the ones that you have there. And again, it's the same process. You're going to choose your liquid first, then you're going to find depends on what you want to do. If you want to do it really dry, look, I'm wiping this brush all the way off and I'm going to go into my acrylic and I'm going to do the same tap tap tap, but it's only going to pick up this little bit and it's basically dry, but I'm still able to wipe it down.
I think I don't know, like, this one feels weird, I can't explain it, like, I can do it with the non-glitter, but I could tell, like, the texture's different, if you get what I'm trying to say, because it
I
has
do.
stuff.
I do. And it is a different texture. That's natural.
Yeah,
That's natural. So that's the thing. When you work with acrylics, not all acrylics are created equal. The ground, the way the acrylic is ground. So think of it like glitter. There's fine glitter, there's chunky glitter, there's like an in between. Acrylic powders are the same way. Dip
okay,
powders are the finest grind acrylic powder you will find. Regular acrylic powder is like in the middle, and
okay,
then um acrylic with glitter inside will be like a mix, so it's not just pure acrylic. So that's why
okay,
I
do you want
say
me
you
to
have to
try a
find your
baby bead
balance.
that you just did? I'll try a small one.
I want you to take your green. Did you do your green already? I
Yeah,
saw a
I just
small
did, do
little
you
bead
see it?
there.
It's right
Yes,
there.
yes, yes.
I
But I
could
see that
tell,
it looks spread out. So what I
yes,
want you to do
because it
actually,
was not wet enough, like, for whatever reason, it wasn't going smooth on the brush, but I only did one release.
that's okay. I want you to look at your paper that you're working with. Do you see how wet it is?
Yes.
I want you to change it.
Okay,
Get
let
a
me
new paper.
hold on. Zoe, can you grab me a paper towel?
If
If not,
anybody has any questions,
Hello.
do feel free to answer them in the chat. Tanya, is there a way I can make you a moderator? I've never done that before.
all right, so
If
what
you
you
want to
do
be a
is
moderator.
you press on her display picture before
Yeah?
I go get the paper towel. And there's managing moderator and there's standard. I
Oh,
would
I don't
do
know. Maybe.
the managing one is more like if she sees anything, she could take it off. Like she can block them, no problem. But if she's a standard moderator, she can only time them out. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna bank on good people because it's Sunday morning
All
and
right,
we're
let me
not
grab
trying to
paper
have no
towel.
drama. But come
No,
through,
there's
y'all.
so far it's good.
Grab some clean paper towel because I see how wet your towel is, and I want you to always have a clean surface to work on and always have a clean surface to wipe on.
I grabbed two just in case, okay?
And also, I'm giving the experience for myself just on a small little piece of tile so that you guys understand you don't need no big, huge, gigantic workspace for acrylic to be functional or to do nails or anything like that. You can legit do this on a little desktop or a little desk surface. You don't need to do this in any special fancy space.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch this towel right now. Put it right here. Oh, you can't get up, but you're getting up. You little butthead. Yeah. She's like, I can't get up to get you a paper towel as she gets up right now, little butthead. Kids, man, kids.
All right,
All right,
I found
get a
my
cup.
green. I found my green Zen. And that's why I say it takes a
Get the
few
red
tries
cup
to
on the
find
table,
your
please.
Zen when you are working with acrylic. Not all acrylics are created equal, so you may have to do something with one that you might not have to do with another. They're not all created equal. So wipe it a little bit. Okay, look. You see when you went like this? I
Yeah,
saw you press hard. I don't want
yeah, I know.
think
I
of
just
feather. So put it
okay,
back in. Look, put it back in. Feather it out. Feather like this.
like
Barely
that.
touching it. Barely
Yeah,
touching
that's what
it.
I
Just
did. I put less pressure.
right. Yeah, just barely. Now go ahead into your dip. Tap, 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 tap. Tap into your powder. Tap, tap, tap. Lift it up and put it in front of the camera. So you could see it turning. Do you see it turning?
Yes.
Is it liquidy?
Yes.
Okay, put it down and release it on the towel. There you go.
That was a little bit
Now,
better.
you see how it's not a
Get
complete
the right
ball?
color.
It's kind of
Yes.
like this, but you didn't add the smear because I had to
Yes.
get extra off my brush. Now you're going to do the same technique again, but I want your tap to be on the surface, and I want you to release it so you could see. Here, let me show you. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap on my surface like this, and
Here,
I'm going to
take
bring it
this.
here so people could see how it releases, how the liquid
Here,
sucks
just
into the
put it back.
powder. Now it looks like a piece of candy. Now it's dripping.
Okay.
Now I let it go. And they can
Now
see if
remember,
they've been
it's
watching.
slower on my end, so like it's like a minute or 2 minutes slow. So when I see it, I can't. You see, I'm not looking at it
It's okay.
live.
My apologies.
No, you're
I'm
good.
used
It's
I'm
YouTube.
standing at my work table, so I'm looking at I'm looking at the
Okay,
mobile
so I'm
recording
gonna
on
do
the
it
live.
again. I'm gonna dip my brush
Yeah. Wipe it.
lightly, lightly.
Gentle.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Turn it
I'm
over
gonna.
into the green. The side that's not wiped is the side that dips. Yep. Yep. Now lift it up. Now see if it's turning. It's turning to liquid. Turning, turning.
Yes, and then dap it on
Release
here.
it. No, wipe. Let go. Wipe down. Press down. Wipe. Yeah.
See, that's
So
where I'm struggling.
look, you see where you went like this?
Yeah.
Dap, dap. You're gonna dap and wipe. Dap
Okay.
and wipe.
Listen, this glitter stuff is a struggle. I can do but it's good to learn though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like the challenge.
No, that's the point. Like you gotta practice. So dip it in, wipe it just gently. Turn it over the other side that didn't wipe.
I just
Tap,
swipped it. I
tap,
just turned
tap,
it.
tap. Yeah, tap, tap, tap. Let it up.
Oh man, I picked up a
It's
crappy one.
okay.
Hold on, let me do it
It's
again.
okay. Before you wipe, let it turn as much to liquid as possible. Don't
Okay.
wipe dry powder.
Okay.
Okay. This
Oh,
helps to get everything like as you practice, you're gonna get better with it. There you go. Lift it up. There you go. Look at it. Turn it over so you can see it. Now release it if it's wet. Um, do
see,
it
I think
underneath
it's
the first three.
okay. So you could see. All right,
So you
hold on.
went
Can
off
you?
camera.
Do you have a good angle? Hold on. I wanna. Is that
There
better?
you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
good. There you
All right.
go. That
Gonna
has glitter in it, doesn't it?
my brush a little bit. Yeah. I'm
No,
gonna clean the
the
green.
powder
Yeah.
you're using has I could see it because the glitter is showing on the paper.
Yeah, I mixed it. I just think this is just how the glitter's made. I mixed it so it's like the when it dries, it's like the top layer is the color and then the silver stays on top. That's
That's
where
okay.
it's bothering. It's not that it's not pretty, but it's a little harder for me to work with if that makes sense.
But that's where this all comes in, right? So when you're ready, let me know and we'll start again.
Hold on, let me just clean this excess off. Okay.
So we're gonna put it in the liquid, gentle wipe, and also put it back in the liquid. I want you to wipe up, not sideways. I want you to wipe up.
Look, all right, I just dipped it like up. What do you mean?
So you wipe like this. I
Yeah,
want you to wipe like this.
like on an angle.
Yeah, like more of a. This is a 90-degree angle, guys. Tell me my math. I don't know my math. I want you to look at the. If you can see me, raise
I'm
your
watching
hand
you
up.
first. I'm watching you
Raise your
first.
hand up.
Oh, hold on. I want you to see. Is that better? You can see my
Yeah,
dish?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm gonna dip it. I
yeah.
have it up.
Just pull it right up. So as you dip it like this, pull it right back up on the side. Don't lean it. Pull it up.
So like this.
N- Uh, the angle I'm looking at doesn't look right, so I'm seeing
Hold
you
on, let
from
me
the
use
top
my right
down.
hand. Maybe if I use my right hand, you could see better. Okay, I'm gonna dip it.
No, I'm just gonna move it.
And then I'm
So
gonna
look, we're both doing left-handed, okay? Look, dip it in, right? But don't lean it to drag it out. Lift it to drag it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Don't
I just
lean it,
have to see
lift
when
it.
I look at you. Hold on, just do it.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm gonna watch you first. So go ahead. It
So you're
delays,
gonna
remember
put
that.
it in the liquid, okay? You're not leaning it out like this, you're lifting it out like this.
It's not polished, Christina.
Like this. You're lifting like this, up, up,
Okay.
up. Does that
When you
make
did the
sense?
zoom in,
Not
it,
like
it
this.
okay.
Here, I'm trying to move it. Not like this,
Okay.
like this. Not this, this.
Okay, I get it now. So I'm gonna
Not
dip it.
this, this. Yes, up like this.
So like this. Am I correct?
Yes, yes,
Dip. I'm
up.
gonna dip it again, and I'm gonna show you
Yeah,
like that, and
and
then
slide it out. Yes, yes,
okay, and then
yes.
I'm gonna
Not,
flip my brush to
and
the
then
wet
you're gonna
side, and then I'm
tap,
gonna
tap,
pat,
tap.
pat, tap, and I'm gonna turn it over.
Yes. You're gonna let it set, turn into liquid, and then you're gonna wipe it. Yes, wipe. Yes. Now that wipe, I saw you had a little bit. Just keep wiping down on that section so it
Okay.
releases it all. You don't have to wipe it on a separate sheet.
Okay.
Does that sound or make more, is that a bit more clear in terms of uh the brush process, like how
Yes.
to
Well, I
how
now I get the ratio thing with like the monomer. Now I that's what I was struggling on the most. But now I'm gonna start definitely like after we do this live, I'm gonna practice with this glitter because this I can do everything, but this glitter it's beautiful, but you can tell the difference in texture. It's crazy, and it's not
cool.
even that a bit of a big difference. You could just feel it in the brush. I don't know how to explain it. You could just feel it.
You can. So that's when I say each powder and liquid ratio is its own. And until you do a few little strokes or a few little sample sizes or sample dips or sample beads or sample whatever, you won't be able to tell what it's capable of um, because you're going to assume they're all the same, and they're not all the same. Each one is individual to itself. So you always want to test, oops, excuse me. You always want to test each liquid different from each
I got stuff
powder.
on it, but Christina wants to know. It's called Mary Jane. If you can see, if you want to screenshot it,
So
if you're
I am
curious.
just,
I'm trying to like get there. If you want to screenshot it, if you're still there, Christina.
I
Okay.
am trying to do a quick little makeshift nail something so I could show you something about building
Okay.
when you're building your nails. So I just took a nail tip. This is how you know I work on a dime, y'all. I just took a nail tip real quick and I just put it on a swatch stick because I
Okay.
want to teach you something about when you're building and understanding what needs to be wet, what needs to be dry. Because remember
Okay.
um we're talking about the polish, the acrylic running, and we don't want it running, right?
No,
So this is gonna kind of build up, but it's just an example. Oh, you know what? This
I'm
is
gonna
right
watch
here.
you first. I
When you
have
build a
those.
nail,
I have
oops,
those. Do you want me to put it on the nail? I have those.
no, it's just an example.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on
When
one
you
second.
build,
Zoe, where'd you put those chips? Did you put them on the table? Counter. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't know where my daughter put her food at.
when you build a nail, sorry, I messed this up. But you want to make sure that, oh, you know what? I could have just did this. Hold on. Where's my sticky tack? When you build a nail, you want to make sure that it's not too wet, and that's where control comes in. So earlier I was asked why I don't use nail tips, and the truth is I don't fancy them. I prefer to use builder gels or acrylic to build nails for people versus using versus using a tip. I don't mess with the glue thing, y'all. It's not for me. So I prefer to build or sculpt out my nails extensions rather than for me to put a tip on someone. Just my preference. Everyone has their own thing that they like. Okay, trying to get all the excess to leave me alone. Anyways, when you're building out a nail, you want to make sure that your tip area, this free edge area, is probably, when you're working with it, the wettest area. What I mean by that is you want to make sure, sorry, give me one
Turn it
second,
down a
y'all.
smidge, Zoe, please. I don't know if we're on her thing, and I don't want her to get copyrighted, so please be respectful.
You want to make sure that when you build out your
Thank you.
free edge meaning over this little tip area here, your product is not wet. Or
Okay.
if it's too runny, it won't build a free edge. So here's an example. I'm dipping into my liquid, but I'm wiping off my brush quite a bit. See how I'm wiping it off?
Yes.
I'm going into my acrylic. I'm waiting for it to turn, which it already has, and I'm applying it to my free edge here. If this was runny,
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to shape it. I wouldn't be able to move it into place. I don't know if you guys could see that. I hope you can. I
No,
wouldn't
I
be able to
can.
shape it. I wouldn't be able to move it into place. I wouldn't be able to put it over the top. It would just be all over the place. So that's why you have to know how to control your powder and your liquid ratio, or you're going to get something you can't work with.
Okay. That's my problem when I get a bead. I guess I'm using, well, now that you showed me the control with the liquid, it would be running and like dripping, dripping.
You guys see, I'm literally building a nail in front of you as best I can on this little stick so you could see the control. I'm dipping it in the liquid. I'm wiping it off a few times, wiping it off. I'm going to my powder. I'm tapping into it, tap, tap, tap. I'm taking it out. I'm turning it over. I'm letting it do the color thing. I'm letting it do the liquid to powder thing so it's not runny. And I'm just adding it to the edge.
You're
Excuse
right?
me, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do you need to
excuse me,
get a
that was
drink or something?
liveness
Are you
anyway.
okay?
I'm gonna grab one in a second.
Okay.
This is gonna be short off of the nail, but I haven't taken this off camera just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, look, you see how I built out this little tiny nail? Look what happens if I make it too wet.
Okay.
If I make it too wet, I have too much to try and fix too quick. Look, I gotta chase it. I gotta try and fix it so it doesn't fall off.
Yeah,
When
that's
it's
the problem I
too,
have.
so that's why you gotta work with that liquid powder. See how it all even turns out of shape here?
Okay.
See how the solid part that I did has shape, but the part that I just added right now is too wet. It's liquidy. So
Yeah,
it's
so it's
not
going to be
holding.
flat, right?
It's not exactly. It's not holding any shape. But look at the difference. I'm going to go back in my liquid. I'm going to wipe it out a bit. And then I'm going to tap it into the powder. And I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to let it get to that consistency where it's like I know the liquid has gone through. And then I'm going to place it. And if you guys notice, in real time I'm doing this, I'm not rushing. You know, some people would rush and be like, "Oh, my brush is gonna get acrylic all in it. It's gonna get dried out."
Yeah,
Not if
that's what they say. That's what they say. So I figured you have to rush. I don't know. But
I'm
thank you
showing
for telling
y'all,
me.
you have the ability to take your time. Look, and I just did that on a simple little nail swatch with a janky little. I'm gonna probably add to it in a second, but if it's too wet when you're building your free edge here, let me see if this camera light is gonna be nice to me. If it's too wet when you're building your free edge here, your nail will never build. Your
Okay.
nail will never build if you're building free edges off of a tip. It'll never build if this is too wet. This consistency has to be somewhat pliable. Think of it like mold or like a molding clay,
Okay.
right? If the molding clay is too wet, it's not going to hold its shape. If it's too dry, it's just going to be stiff and you can't shape it. You got to find the right liquid consistency to hold that liquid or that powder. Sorry. So does that make any sense there?
Yes. Well,
So,
if no one's doing acrylic, then unless they're doing acrylic, they understand. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and plus, if they want to start, this is a good example. So,
and the part is most people get discouraged because they don't get this basic part. And like I said, this is similar to wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. If you don't practice, how are you going to learn? If you don't take the time to make these mistakes now with your liquid, and like I said, this green powder is a dip powder, but it doesn't take the exact same amount of liquid that my pink powder would. You see, I'm still holding this in front of you because the liquid is still going through the powder. Now that I see that it's wet, I can lay it down. And then I get look, there's nothing left on the brush, and I get a perfect little ball. Well, not perfect, but I get a little ball or a bead that looks like candy that my kids sometimes try to eat. And boom, it's controlled. It's not look, it's not flying. Remember, acrylic works with gravity. It's not dripping, it's not leaning. But look what happened now if I do like this. Look what happened. I do like this. See the difference? I hope
yes.
you can see the difference. So practice that with the glitter. I want you to find your balance with this glitter before this live is over. That was the
Okay.
purpose. I want you to be able to know how to control your acrylic before it this live is over. And
Okay.
again, it's about putting your brush into the liquid, either releasing some, a little bit more, or all, finding the powder, dipping into it, making sure the liquid turns the powder into something that's crystallized and then, or not crystallized, kind of like gummy, and then releasing it down. Another thing, too, again, people think you have to rush, rush, rush. You don't have to super rush, but when you put your brush into your powder, don't dip it tip first because if you get the brush over to the liquid, I mean, the powder over to this side of the brush when you're dipping it in, you're gonna corrupt your brush. So that's why when I say dip it, I mean tap it like this. You see how I'm flat?
Yeah.
So, and if you find that your brush can't get into the powder without dipping it directly like this, you need to find a way to make sure you're only going into the powder sideways like this. You do not want to dip into the powder like this. That's a no-no. Because when you release it, you notice we release it on one side,
Yes.
right? So if you dip it like this and you have powder on the front, how are you going to get the powder on the other side onto the surface? So that's why you tap, 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 and you slide. Okay. So I'm watching as you're doing this green, and you're making improvements. There you go. Now wipe it out. There you go. Look at the difference.
Yeah. It's just
I want you to
crazy.
bring back the pink though. I want to see the pink
Okay.
work. It's always about if you want it to be if you want to work with the material, it can't be super wet. If you want to have it running all over the place, make it use a lot of liquid. If you want it to be stone cold hard like Steve Austin, then you literally use no liquid. Like I'm gonna dump my brush into the liquid, and then look, I'm just gonna wipe it out, 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 and then I'm gonna take some powder. And what is it really doing? Look, it's not enough. So that's when you end up getting those flat pieces. You may not have enough liquid. So that last one that I just did came out like a flat little scone because there wasn't enough. Hello, welcome, welcome. So this is a little nail that I built just now.
Hey, Stacy. We're learning acrylic.
right?
The
So here,
ratio of bead and what monomer. So like the
I
ratio of
feel
what
like
and
you
yeah,
need, sorry, I apologize. I
you're good.
realized you were just talking to Stacy. Sorry. Welcome, everybody. Again, if
Well,
you're
she
in this
wants to
chat,
learn
you can throw
acrylic.
us some
That's what I'm
likes.
saying. She wants to learn
Come
acrylic, so this
through.
is good. Yep.
Okay, so I want you to do this pink again. Now, with the pink,
Okay.
I think, I feel like you need, okay, so yeah, tap it in. One wipe, good. Go into your pink,
Okay.
tap, tap it in there, tap it a few times. One, two, three, four, five. Lift it up, hold it. Do you see it turning to liquid?
Yeah, I see it. Like
Okay,
I
hold
don't know
it,
how to explain
hold
it.
it,
It's moving. Yeah.
hold it. Okay, is it all liquid now?
Yes.
Now drop it.
What a big difference.
Alrighty.
It was
This is what I'm
smoother to
talking
go
about.
down. It wasn't as like stiff.
So I feel like in the first time when you were doing it, you weren't allowing it to get that liquid into that piece because I'm
Okay.
looking at how it's separating. And I just did one right here where I didn't use enough liquid and saw how much it picked up. When
Okay.
you use too little liquid, it's not going to pick up enough on that on of that powder in order to like, okay, I'm going to freehand this as an example. Keep practicing with your pink. I'm going to try to
Okay.
freehand this to show you guys what I mean about liquid control, okay? I'm going to add the green onto this side here without using a form. Let's see if I can be great. And I'm going to do it with the green acrylic, which is actually dip powder, but I'm going to do it in a way that shows you if you don't have as much liquid, then your powder won't be very runny. And while I'm doing that, my homegirl is going to be practicing her beads with this pink glitter because it's giving her a heck of a time, right? So you can build. I was explaining earlier that I generally don't use nail tips. They're not my thing. I don't use like fake nail tips. If I'm building a nail for a client, I would much rather build them a free nail like you see me doing on this tip than I would like to use a nail tip. Now, y'all are watching me. This is on a free little nail edge. You see the control. The green is not flying and going everywhere, which means I have the ability to shape and move this green wherever I want it to go. Okay? And I'm doing this to fill in that little gap that was on that side of the nail. You're doing great. How are you feeling about your control with that, by the way?
I feel I'm not letting it sit. I noticed the green's a little bit more easier than the pink, but since I'm watching it, like you said, crystallize, it definitely feels less stiff. If you know what I'm trying to say, it's easier
Mm-hmm.
to get off the brush.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I just did this one, and this one looks a lot better than the last ones. So, but I still want to get that perfect, round bead. It's not easy. It's
No,
definitely
it's
not
not.
easy.
And it will drive you mad if you let it. So just make sure you take your time as you're learning to get it. Practice as you go to get it. Because if you don't do those things, you'll drive yourself mad. But see how I just added the green onto the edge of this nail and
Hmm.
I did not use a form. I did it first to do the little pink part, right? But I'm just adding the green. So that's what I'm talking about with acrylic control. When you're doing art, you can do this by way of making sure you're not using too much liquid so you have more control of your powder and where it's going to go.
All
But
right.
it's just that basic control, that knowing, do I have too much? Do I have too little? Do I have enough? And always work with a clean brush on a clean surface. Meaning, if you find yourself re-wiping in the same space too many times, you're actually dirtying up your brush. So don't do that. Always find a clean area to wipe. Let's see, I just blended the green into the glitter, into the pink. all while holding my stick up in the air so that I can show people that you can control acrylic without having it to be messy or without having it to be too liquidy. And all of that was done live on camera so you guys can see and understand acrylic is not, you don't have to be afraid of it if you want to work with it. But see, I was able to build the additional side that was missing
I messed up.
in the air with the green dip powder and fill in as well with the glitter. This is just an example of understanding how the control makes a difference. Dip, 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 dip. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. It's not ready yet. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. It's not ready yet. Hold it up. Now it's ready. Drop that. Do you see the difference?
Yeah. But
How are you
what I'm
feeling?
doing, I'm swiping. I'm not. I want to get at least one bead before the end of the live.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yes.
Swiper, no swiping. Look, we're gonna do it together. Look, throw your look. See how I'm even just tapping in my liquid?
Mhm.
Come, let's do this with me. Play with this. Play with your liquid with me. Ha 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 ha. Just play with your liquid.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna see me as a professional. Say, "Oh my God, what is she doing?" Yes, I'm playing with my tools. Okay. So look, I'm just messing around. I'm wetting up my brush. Now I'm gonna let it wipe on the side of the wall once. Okay. I'm gonna move over
Okay.
to my glitter.
Okay.
Tap it down. Look at me. Tap, 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 and I mean gentle. Hold it up. You can see I have like a little triangle instead of a bead. You got
Okay.
more of a bead thing going. We're talking while this thing is letting the liquid run through. Sometimes it's harder to see with this. All right, now let it down like this and slide it off. How'd it do?
It comes off smoother, but it's not. I know I'll get
I
there.
when you dip into your powder, hold up your powder towards your camera and hold up your liquid, not your liquid, your powder and your brush.
Hold on. I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get
She's
another
tried a
paper
green
towel.
glitter and a pink glitter. Yeah, get another towel.
But I'm gonna
You've gone.
keep them, and then before the end of the live, I'm gonna show them the from the start to the ending.
Yeah. Progress.
Yes. All right. You want me to do the green now?
Welcome if you're joining us. We're messing around, just doing some stuff with acrylic. I'm teaching y'all some things. Again, I was showing earlier, you do not have to go and buy stuff. You can make your own if you want to practice using acrylic. This is an example of a practice sheet. You can just print it and laminate it and reuse it as you're working. So that's some tools and tips I was telling y'all. Okay, what about the green now? Where you want to go? Green? Tap, tap, tap. Hold it, hold it. Now I noticed your balls kind of look like when you tap it.
It looks like it's coming apart. I don't know how to. Does that make sense? It's like you get
Yes,
what I'm
because it's
see.
not enough liquid.
Okay. So
Yeah.
put
So
it on the
wipe
paper
that,
towel.
yeah, wipe that down. That's not enough liquid. That's too much
Okay.
powder for the amount of liquid you have in that brush. Does that
Okay.
So you're gonna go back and you're going to not release any liquid at all. Put it,
Okay.
dip
I'm
your,
gonna dip it back in, and then. Do you want me to do the drip thing?
yeah, let it, you don't. So when I say the drip thing, here's the thing. You do not want to drip into your powder. You don't want liquid dripping into your powder. That's a definite no-no because then the acrylic balls will form in the actual powder. So that is something you don't want. Okay, lift it up
It looks a little bit different. Like on the top, it looks fine, but do you get what I'm saying? On the bottom, it looks.
because it hasn't gone all the way through. So I feel like that's a good part. Now release it. Let it go. Release it. Is that a bit better?
Yeah,
So it's seeming like you might need more liquid
for
to
the
powder
glitter.
ratio for this glitter.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be the same for the pink. You need more liquid less powder.
Okay. Let me see something. I have this. I want to see the difference. I have this type of glitter. Do you think we should wait on that? It has chunky
No, let's
glitter.
try it. Let's work with it.
Okay.
All of the
Let me
above.
stir it.
And when you work with something that has chunky glitter, I was showing this earlier, okay? The with the one that I made with my own acrylic blend. It has all kinds of chunky glitter in it. It's the same in terms of ratio. Like I don't need a whole lot of powder. I mean liquid. Okay, I'm gonna come into my little jar. I'm gonna tap, tap, tap it. I'm gonna take it out. You can see it's a little bit over the top, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna lay it down.
All right, ready? I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this one has like leaves and stuff like
That's
that.
okay. All the same.
All right,
Is it
I'm
turned?
gonna.
Yeah, I see that pink. Now let it go. Yeah, yeah, let it go.
It wasn't
And
enough.
I feel like when you're pressing down, I feel like you're doing it too hard like this.
Okay,
Look, you're pressing too hard like this. Don't do that. You want to release it and let it go.
like as
Release it
gentle as
and let it go.
possible. Like,
Yep.
okay,
Look, look, I'm gonna fill this up. Look at what I'm doing here. Tap, 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 tap into my powder, release it, and let it go. Do you see how I didn't press hard?
so it's like basically what we're doing with the dish, as light as a feather.
Yes, yes. Wipe like you're wiping very gentle. I just took some more, release it. Look, I'm just gonna let it slide off my brush.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now with this, yeah, I feel like with this one, you don't need to do 5 taps. Maybe
Okay.
3 taps should be good. Let it go. I feel like 3 taps into your powder should be good because, and also try it. Try 5 taps, then do 4, then do 3.
All right, I'm
Mess
gonna try
around
the
with that.
3. Okay, I'm gonna try the
Um,
3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let it sit. This is beautiful, by the way. This is from Brie.
it
Creations
is
by
very
Brie.
pretty, actually. I'm looking at it right now. I can see it looks very nice.
All right, and I'm gonna
Let it
lightly,
go.
lightly stroke it.
There you go. How does that one compare?
It feels a lot different compared,
So
definitely
when you
compared to
do
the
3,
glitter.
I want you to do 3 deep ones. So like deep, deep,
Okay,
deep lift, right?
okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Lift. I feel like you could even go a little deeper, but yes, you're getting the gist. That's you're essentially there. Anybody have any acrylic questions that they want answered while we're doing this? And I'm also going to get out a color that is the bane of my existence to prove to y'all that acrylic can be fun, but can also stress you out.
All right, you said go a little deeper with the acrylic. Am I correct?
Yes. So
Okay, so
press, press, hold, press, hold, press, hold. There you go. Now raise it up.
the bead definitely looks different.
Yes, because you needed to pick up some more powder. I was like, you're not getting enough powder. Okay, now let it go. How is that
Okay,
now?
I did it. I could tell the difference because I'm able to release more product
There
by
you
by
go.
being light as a feather.
There you go. So most people they put too much pressure in their hands when they're doing their work. Look, this blue is the bane of my existence. I'm gonna do it live on camera. People can see. You can play with this stuff, mess around, do the things. You have to try different techniques. It's not always going to be the same. And once you get the hang of one or two, you'll learn how to master all because it'll just be a matter of adjusting your technique for each. Now, you guys saw me working with the green. This is made by the same company, but you could see I still have that white powder streak there. That means this didn't go all the way through. So when I work with this, it's going to be too dry, way too dry. You see how it came flat? But if I give it a little bit more powder, I mean a little bit more liquid and try it again,
Turn it
You're
down,
looking
babe.
to see that color change. It's still not enough. I need less powder. I mean, less powder if I'm going to use that amount of liquid.
But I could see now because it like when you're waiting for it to like sit, like crystallize, it turns into like a nut, like liquidy, but not to where it's gonna
Yeah,
run.
right. And that's how you can assess how wet or dry the acrylic is. Okay, I just showed 3 examples while I'm holding here. This one you can see goes all the way through with the liquid. And now I could drop my bead and it's a completely different bead. I just did 3 blue ones
I turn it down and not close to your face.
as an example, y'all, okay?
Relax. You don't hear her stuff in the background, right? I just want to make sure you don't hear
I
what
hear
she's
it, but
watching.
I'm as we're talking, I think it helps to cover some of the chat, so some of the sound, so it's okay. It's all
Okay,
right.
just let
I
me
think
know if
she's all
it's
right.
you can hear it, and if it's like you can actually hear it, like word to word, you can get copyrighted. I just want to make sure.
No worries. Thank you so much. So
No problem.
again, you got to watch that for that change. And if it's not changing properly or if it's not going through the color, so let me try to see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about again. You can see where there's very light blue, very dark blue on the color.
I'm gonna try again with this pink. I can do it. I'm gonna try.
But you see there's none on the brush. That's the most important thing. The acrylic, you don't want the acrylic to stay on your brush. How's everybody doing this Sunday? What plans does everybody have going on this Sunday? Are y'all chilling? I got a baby shower in a couple hours. Still haven't even put the gift together, but
Thank
at
you,
least I bought it.
Christina.
Woohoo!
Hey, I remember you said if you said you when you emailed me, I'm gonna wind up not doing anything if I don't get off.
Trust me. There you go. There you go. All right. See, look at the difference. And the other thing, if you don't mind, move your dish, your liquid to the other side. First liquid, then powder. So your liquid should always be in front of the powder. You shouldn't be reaching across the table like that. So move your liquid dish to the other side. So it's on the side of the hand that you're using. And then so like how I'm right-handed, so first comes my liquid, then comes my powders. You as well switch your liquid to the other
Yes.
side. So you
Yep.
have your liquid here, then you have your powders. It will be more convenient for when you're working and you don't have to stretch across the table.
I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna move this to that so I'm not. Okay, and now I'm gonna.
Oh, and yesterday I went on Amazon and bought the little sticky stick thingies.
I messed up. You did? Okay, you're gonna love those things. I'm telling you. See, I messed up on that one. I didn't wait long enough. It's
Yes, I would
really
say
good
that
for
one's still
cleanup.
too easy.
Then we'll
Yeah, I
definitely.
went and bought them
They're
and
not
some
bad for the
dishes. I
price,
had to
right?
buy
And you'll
some
get a
new
good
dishes,
amount.
y'all. I had to buy some new dishes. So you guys, I have young children. Well, not young children. My kids are 16 and 7. However, they're boy children and boy children are rough. So, they like to break stuff or not on purpose, but they will
Yes.
break stuff. And so I've always been paranoid about having glass dishes and glass utensils and glass stuff in my house because I don't want glass to break in my house. I don't like it. Just bad omen. So I used to use like not plastic, the good plastic, if there's any such thing as a good plastic.
Oh,
But
they
they're
have
getting
them at
older.
just letting you know at Walmart for 50 cents or something like that. I'm just
Yes,
telling you.
yes. So those are the ones we're using. Actually, I'm trying to move from that.
Okay.
That last one on the bottom to the far right looks like a good bead.
This one or
No
this one?
other, yeah,
Okay.
that looks good. So they're getting older now, and I did use those Walmart ones. Those are the ones I like the most, but they're older now, and they use the microwave, and they cook, and cut stuff, and I noticed the practice, the plastic, you can easily cut through it. So
Yes.
I want no scratch, no break stuff. So I had to go with a coral set. So I bought a set last night. Hopefully it'll come through on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I bought something like that. It's actually better than the Walmart, and it's pretty. It looks
Like
nice.
stoneware or something like that.
Yeah, it's like that, but I'll send you a picture of it. The plate is pretty, so it has like a barrier around it. It's just fancy looking, but it's sturdier than that plastic.
Okay,
You
look
know
on
what I'm
your
saying?
screen. I'm gonna show you the ones that I bought right now. I hope they're cute. Y'all, I bought these ones. Are they cute? I like to have the rim surface. I like to have that raised so that when the rice goes, when you push the rice or the noodles, it doesn't fall off the plate and you got an edge where you can like spin the fork.
Yep. Mhm. That's what I got.
That's
Same
what
exact. Not
I have,
even kidding.
y'all.
Those are pretty. But I got those white ones.
I was gonna get the white ones with the textured outside. I still might go back for those. I'm not gonna lie. That last bead, so I saw how you held that.
This one,
That
right?
one
The
was
one I'm
good.
pointing at?
Yeah, that one was a good one. It just needed to wait
A
another
little
couple
bit like
seconds.
another minute. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So acrylic will not just dry out on your brush just like that unless you don't have enough liquid. Always have enough liquid. That's the main thing, right? But also make sure you don't sit it for too long. And that's why the gentle is what people miss the most. You don't need to be rough. Even when you're filing someone's fingernail, you don't need to be up. No, gentle strokes, soft, gentle strokes is all you need for half of the work you do when you're doing nail stuff. I swear to you, no lies. Soft, gentle strokes. I'm gonna pull out this mad color neon yellow. And in case anyone is paying attention or has been in here since the beginning, I've been using the same brush this whole process.
Yeah,
And
so
I
have
have
I.
not had to rechange the brush because nothing's getting gunked up in the brush because we're using the liquid and the something properly.
I think that one's better. The one I'm pointing at, I just did. It looks, but not as good as the other one, but it's still definitely a lot better. I notice a lot of people change their brush, and the nail techs do that when they play with when they do acrylic. I notice
Hmm.
they change the brush through the service.
So here's something that people don't really know. Some techs will keep a nail brush that works with only glitter acrylics. Some will keep one that works with only neutral acrylics. Some will keep one that works with only colored acrylics.
That one was better.
That's usually why they have different brushes. So, for example, I do have a glitter brush for my acrylic. This is
So you
too
do
much
have you
liquid.
switch for that one. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I have a brush that I use for only acrylic with glitters. Then I have a brush that I use for only my neutral tones, all of my natural colored acrylics. Then I have a brush that I use for all of my colored acrylics. But everything has its own. And that's why they do the change up. Hold on one second. They do that because sometimes your glitter brush will get glitter in it and it'll stay in it.
I didn't
And
like
so
that
at least
one.
you know if you're working with different glitters,
I want to see
it's
something.
not mhm.
No,
So I just pulled out a
I'm just
yellow,
playing.
and as you can see, my yellow is not beads. My yellow is swipes. You see that, guys? The
Clean up
yellow
on
is
aisle
swipes.
9.
So I'm like, oh no, what happened?
I just dropped something on the side. I just want to see the different textures of glitter because I have another glitter. Sorry. I'm just looking. All right. So this one, all right, I have two different ones because I want to see the different type of beads. Nothing's open. This one has, you see what I'm saying? This one has bigger ones
So
instead of the fine ones.
first,
See?
stir it up.
Okay.
First thing you do before you touch or play with any type of acrylic, even if it has chunks, especially if it has chunks in it, stir it up. All nieces and nephews, do they like to use the clean glassware stuff? Do they break them? Or do you like have to use special plastic ones with them? Because I love my kids, but I can't deal this plastic dishware no more. We use too much microwave around here for plastic dishware.
Oh,
My
did you
plate.
before you bought them, you made sure
Yeah, the
they're
BPA.
yeah, they were that and microwave safe so they don't melt. That too.
Yes, that part I do have, but I have issues with using anything plastic to heat something. So I like to use like a ceramic dish or a glass dish or a porcelain dish. It has to be something that's designated for that.
All
Yeah,
right, so
because
this is what this one looks like.
all right, hold it, hold it, hold it, because it's starting to turn liquidy, deeper purple. I could see it. Okay, now release it.
I want to make sure you can see it. See, it got stuck a little, but it's definitely a better
No,
bead.
but you were, yeah, like that right there was good.
I could
So
tell the
you
difference.
see how you held it for a second and then you saw it get deeper as a purple?
Hmm.
That's what you want. You want to wait. You don't release it until you know um oh sorry. You don't release it until you know it's turned over. So that way you can be the one to say, "All right, I know it's ready for release." If it still has that chalky powder look in it, it's not ready yet for release.
I'm gonna try. This one has a mixture. It's like a fine glitter, but also
Chunky.
yeah, it has those chunky round glitters. If you, I don't know what they're called, but this one has what those pink and green have. So I want to see the
Flakes, they're
difference.
flakes.
Yeah.
They're called glitter flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, if I find my, hold on, I want to try and do this so you can see, y'all. Hold on. Okay, let me take, okay, you ever see them say you can use both when you hear them? Where are my flakes? Here they. You ever hear
Look
when
at.
people say you
I
could do
got it.
both?
That looks a lot better. Yes, I heard them do the
All
both,
right,
but this pink is beautiful though.
here
I got
is like,
distracted.
here is my flakes. I have flakes in here. So I'm just gonna take, I'll use the green. I'm gonna take some liquid. I'm gonna take some powder, and I'm gonna take some flakes.
So do you think I should do that? Get an extra
They're all
brush
together.
for the glitter?
Always have a backup brush
Okay, because I have the one from Not Polish that I got in the thing, but I don't know.
because what will happen is you'll use that glitter brush on all of your acrylic stuff, and if there's any glitter stuck in it, it'll get into the other stuff that you're using. So always keep a separate like acrylic, blah blah blah, a separate brush for acrylic that has glitter in it, and a separate brush for acrylic that has
This one was
color,
bad.
and a separate brush that has just for your neutrals. Three standard brushes is basically what you should need.
All
One
right,
for
so
your
I need one
neutrals,
more.
one for your colors, and one for your glitters.
Thank you. I never knew that. I appreciate that because that saves money.
Christina, when you got rid of all of that, did you have a specific reason, or was it just done because you guys were over like all the crap? Like, did you guys learn for something about the plastics why you changed
You're
it? I'm
right.
just curious.
Okay, just
Hold
not
that up
loud.
for a second. I see it turning. It's getting more darker, deeper. Now release it. That was a good one under, yeah. I think you have this acrylic down. Look at that.
Right here, this one, right?
Yeah. Now after you wipe your brush, tap the surface. Tap it on the surface.
All
Tap,
right.
tap, tap. Like this. Tap the surface. Like
Hold on,
you're
I gotta
working.
watch what you're doing first. Hold on.
No, no. Tap the surface of the nail you just put down. The bead you just
Oh,
put down. Tap on it. Now you could shape it. Do you see? See how you can
oh,
move it?
it's more of a round. Yeah. Okay.
So
Huh.
now that you've put it down into place, you can now maneuver it until it dries. Okay, so here's one for me. I'm going to place it down. I'm going to wipe my brush so it's clean, and then I'm going to tap it into place. This is how you make acrylic art. This is how you make those flowers and those raised nail art designs and so forth. That's how you do it. So hold that for a minute because I could see it's not fully there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I could see it turning. Now wipe it down.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Now wipe your brush off.
I just did, yeah.
Now mold that bad boy. Tap on it so it's flat on the surface. You can make it flatter. You can push in the sides and the edges, and notice none of that is coming off into your brush. None of that is coming off in your brush. Notice, look at the bottom of your brush now.
I got a
See,
little
there's
bit
no,
though.
so wipe it quick, wipe it off,
Okay.
and now
And
check
then
it
do it again.
again, and it's clean. The reason it didn't stick in the brush is because once you've dropped your bead and you wipe it off,
What a difference though.
it's a
Mom,
seal.
Yeah.
Mom,
What?
if I put sunflower,
That's so. I want you to keep
flower.
trying to practice with your acrylic in that way. That is going to help you master, and you don't need a lot to do it. Again, you have a couple beads down. Look, we use one stingy little piece of paper. You don't need a lot of unnecessary tools and stuff. Just keep it simple because the focus is to get down the wet, the dry, and the medium. So look, this is a 2 wet bead. I want to show you that too. Are you looking at the screen?
Yeah. I'm
Okay, look
doing
at this real
both.
quick. This is me just putting it in, dipping it, and then lifting it out and wiping it. That's too wet. That's gonna pour. Hold on, let's see if I can do it like this. Okay, look, and I'm gonna wipe it down, and you're gonna see, look, it's running all over the place.
Oh
The
wow.
green, because it's too wet. So this is not good because I can't even tap it. It's too wet. If I tap it, I'm gonna get the green into my brush. It's too wet. But let's say I do it with the acrylic. Let me do it with the glitter. So you see what happens, the difference. So look, I'm gonna take liquid, powder. Oops.
That's
Actually,
such
this
a
is a
pretty
good
green.
example. Did you guys see that just happen?
Yeah.
Look what happened. I let it drip into my powder and look,
Wow.
I now have an acrylic bead in my powder. This is
How
why you
can you
don't
get
want,
that out? You scoop it out?
yeah, you guys, you have to. You need to scoop this out or this will become a never-ending ball of powder. Remember, powder grabs onto liquid. So if you let that stay in there, it'll crust, it'll eventually crust, like stop, but it'll be a big enough ball that you'll lose product that way. So that's why you don't let it drip into the powder, the liquid. You make sure it's finished dripping off your brush here before you move it over there. So I'm gonna take a little bit of liquid or powder. I'm gonna just throw it on the nail. And you
Where'd you
can
get
see
that thing to lay your brush on? So we turn this
this,
down? Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, okay. I want to get something. Can you turn this down? Is the
I have this one too,
Which
but
one
I
do we
find this
use
is
for
too
now?
flat. I need something
I can't
elevated,
right
so I
now.
use that. It was really cheap too.
okay? Okay. So question. Be not right now. When you are done, right?
Fine, I'll do it myself.
It's Zoe. Calm down. When you're done with the brush, the acrylic brush, you're done. Obviously, when you store it, does it have to
Hmm.
be straight up or down? I know you have to keep the shape. Am I correct?
Yes. So when I finish with any
Just
service and I put my brush away, this is what you'll
You
see
just run it.
happen.
I'm almost done.
You'll see me do a final wipe in the liquid. I'll go like this once, twice, 3 times. I might wipe it on a surface like this, 1, 2. and then I drop it in my brush holder that looks like this.
Okay.
So literally, it just sits sitting up like this. This is my brush holder.
Okay. Also, too, um, if anyone's like doing acrylic, right? And they do store the brush away, right? But they don't notice they have access leftover acrylic. How do you get that out without damaging your brush?
So there's several different ways that you can do it. They do have what's called a brush cleaner where
Okay.
you can sit the brush in it. Now the problem is when you're sitting your brush inside of something, you don't want it to sit where it's like flat like this because it's going to keep your brush that way. It'll damage it. So you
Okay.
want something that'll let your brush sit but sit hanging upside down like this. And
Okay.
so there are options, but I'm going to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab it. Hold on. I think I have it in my fridge. I keep products in the fridge, not my personal fridge, but I have a little mini fridge. Hold on. Oh, tell me you're in here. Yes. Okay, perfect. Um, I keep my products in a fridge. So my nail liquid, my swipes, and all that stuff. Everybody stays in a cold environment. But this is a brush cleaner bottle.
You get that off
Hold on.
what? Amazon or a nail place?
I've had mine for such a long time. It's possible that you can get it on Amazon at this point.
Okay.
But I've had mine for a really long time.
Okay.
I got it from a nail shop. So this is simply a nail cleaning jar. It has the ability to stick in your brush like this. So it hangs upside down. It fits multiple brushes of multiple sizes. So that way, when you fill it with liquid, as you can see, my brush is not touching the bottom, so it doesn't make my brush flat. It's just
Okay.
sitting there, hanging on the sidewall. And then there's grades at the bottom where the liquid sits that cleans the brush. If I can show this properly, hold on.
Yeah, you
Where
could
is it?
see. You could see.
Oops, there. So there's little grids in the bottom there where the brush actually sits and the liquid, and it sits and it's able to clean it. And then
Okay.
you could take the brush out and not have the bristles be bent because you don't want to lose the shape of your brush. So that's
Also,
a nail cleaning brush, and it comes with a removable lid thingy that you can sit the brushes upside down without them having to get
that's
messed up.
cool. Also,
Yeah.
too, question. I'd never like thought of this until now. Okay, what happens if the brush starts to fray or lose its shape? Okay, so look, I have example. I still have this brush. Look how wonky this is. It's all frayed
Okay.
and stuff. Can you save something like that?
Sometimes, yes, it depends on the quality of the brush bristles, but sometimes, yes. So what I would start doing is with that particular brush, is that a acrylic brush? I would set it to sit in nail liquid for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I would try to reshape it on a clean towel. So I'd let
Okay.
it sit in the nail liquid, then try to reshape it on a clean towel. Sometimes you can just reshape it just because you gave it enough time to sit in the liquid so it's pliable. Sometimes it might just be time for the brush to go. Or use it as your testing brush or your play brush if you don't want to throw it out. This
Okay.
brush here never had a pointy tip. This has always been a non-pointy tip brush. I don't like pointy tips. I like flat. So anytime I'm shaping this brush, I always shape it back so it's flat. But you see, I don't know if you noticed just now how when I pulled it out, it had like three little tips on the edge, and I put it in the
Yeah.
liquid and it was very little bit. And now look at how flat it is.
Perfect. Yeah, that's how I like that one. But look, the not polished one is very pointy. I've never worked with something like that. Does that eventually turn to the one I'm using now?
If you don't use it properly, yes. So some people like their acrylic brushes to be pointed. And when
Okay.
they have it that way, it's almost like it can't penetrate the force field. I think I think you guys might try to get what I'm saying when I say that. So for example, if you squeeze that brush together, you'll see like it doesn't pop open. Like it doesn't let nothing inside. Actually, hold on. I think no, none of these are pointed.
Also, too,
None of
they
these are
have.
pointed.
I got a little bottle of it. There's like a conditioner for your brushes. I don't know to restore it. Like I don't know. It's called a conditioner type thing. I
I
don't know what it
find
is.
those to be gimmicks because they don't always work, but
Okay.
it may work. I don't invest in them. I don't waste time with them because they're gimmicky to me.
Okay.
Here's oh, this is a gel brush. Damn it! I'm
Well, my
trying to
friend
find an
Jazz said the
example.
same thing because she works at a nail salon and she's been working there forever. So she said she doesn't even bother with that. She says she
Gimmicky.
just, yeah. It came with
Honestly,
the hard gel.
acetone, alcohol, and like 90% rubbing alcohol, some acetone, all of those things will fix your issues. You don't need all of these gimmicks. Remember, you don't want to use a conditioner on a brush that's not supposed to have any oils on it,
Okay.
right? You don't want to use certain products on certain things that don't have oils on that they're not intended for. Yeah, you can condition your own brush. Just put a little bit of alcohol with a little bit of water or a
Okay.
little bit of acetone mixed with a little bit of alcohol mixed with a little bit of water to neutralize it. That's the best way versus buying all of these products that may or may not work to clean your brushes. It's all gimmicks. It's just ways to get you guys to spend your money. You don't need it.
It
I
came
don't
with the
use
hard
any.
gel. I didn't know it came with it. It's like,
It's probably because most of the time with hard gels or with gels in general, if you don't properly clean up the brush or you accidentally cure the brush in front of the light while you're working,
uh-huh.
which then makes the brush unusable, that conditioner can help to release it.
Okay.
But in general, I would say we don't mess with the conditioner around here. That's not my forte.
Well,
I
I
keep it
don't think I'm
simple.
gonna like I'm gonna do it the way you're telling me to because I've never really honestly seen anybody do that. It just came with it, and I didn't even know it came with it. So,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something else. This blue brush that you see here, I've had this blue brush and I've been using it since 2018. This is
wow,
my best friend. This is the
that's
brush
old
I got
Betsy.
when I went to school. This is the practice brush they made us use when we were learning in school. So that's what I mean when I say don't get caught up in having to buy all this stuff you don't need because I've had this brush. What year are we in? 20. This is 6 years old and
Still
it's
looks
been through the
nice.
ringer
Yeah.
and it looks like nothing and it's not fancy and it's not engraved and it's not anything other than a brush that works. And it just goes to show you I don't use any special conditioning tools. I don't use anything fancy. I legit have been using this brush since 2018 because if you watch my well, if you, I have an Instagram page, if you go back to my original days when I was in nail school, which I recorded, you'll see me using this brush. I've never replaced it. And once I'm finished working on a client, all I do is I dip it in the liquid, I wipe it, I wipe it, I wipe it, I wipe it, I throw it back in the holder, and I put it away. That's it.
Oh,
So
but
all these people that are telling you that you may need special fancy certain, no, it's all a no. It's all a lie. It's all a no.
also too, if you don't have like a backup brush, like you were explaining, like you're waiting for it to come in the mail, right? You said you have one for certain colors and glitter. All right. What happens if you can't get all the? How can you get all the glitter out?
You
Basically
would soak
acetone,
it,
right?
yes. So acetone becomes your friend when it comes to cleaning up certain things, but neutralize it with alcohol. So
Okay.
like 1 part acetone, 1 part alcohol, mix that together, and that you can use that to help you get the glitter out the brush. And then what I would do, to be honest, I would let me use an example. I use the same brush. I would just put the brush on a flat surface like this, use either a flat spatula or something, and then I would comb the glitter out of the brush if it gets in there too much.
Okay.
You can comb the glitter out of the brush.
With what?
I want to
Like an
do nail
actual
art with
comb?
you, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
no,
now?
like no, like look. Sorry, look at the camera real quick. When I say comb it out of the brush, what I mean is legitimately just use something to like scrape it out
Like
the
a
brush like
flat
this.
brush? No, 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 no,
No,
like the
a
spatula, you're saying.
spatula or
Okay,
a file, something to help you push the product out of the brush like this.
okay.
Yeah. And yeah, if you, I wanted to do a piece like a nail art design with you, if that's okay, before we
Yeah,
let the people go, because they sat with us. And also, okay, the kids getting bigger and cut marks and dishes. Um, yeah, that's what, yo, that's what I'm saying with the plastic dishes and stuff. That's what I heard too. Harboring the bacteria, especially if like it gets the small little cuts in it. So that's why I wanted to switch my plates. Christina, you're so smart, but yes, it's so true. That's what happened. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys this. I built this while we were talking. Obviously, it's not fancy. I'm not going to be filing it or anything like that, but it's just to show you the acrylic control without using a form mid-air, how acrylic can be too wet or too dry. This was like a perfect example of you being able to see how the acrylic can be tamed, how you have the control and the ability. And it's again, if you don't have enough liquid to powder ratio, you're going to get flat little spots like this. If you have too much liquid to powder ratio, you're going to get wet blobs or runny powders like this. If you try to get it just right, depending on what you're using, you'll end up with little bead blobs like this. And if you happen to drop some liquid into your nail powder because it was too excessive, you'll end up with a little acrylic ball like this. So just be careful with that, okay?
I'm not even changing my thing. It's dirty right now, but you think I care? I'm not
For the
wasting it.
surface, put a
Yeah.
put a paper towel over top. Yes, you can. Put a paper towel
I'm
over top.
well, I have the paper towels ready from when we first did it, so we could see the difference from when I started the second and then the third.
All right, I'm ready for my nail art session.
All right.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We can just do a simple nail. Oh, let me get my nails out that I can work with. So those are some basics with the acrylic. If you keep practicing, and also when you use any new acrylic or any acrylic that you're not accustomed to, even me to this day, this many years later, I will still do practice beads before I just throw that shit on my hand. Meaning, like, I will still test, okay, what is my ratio before I just start going in and working
Oh, I did. Wait, is
with
that
the
a
nail.
paper towel? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I thought that was a paper towel. It's not. It's a paper. I'm good though. All right, let me just move this. I don't
And if
care.
you can, have your husband just pick up a plain white towel for you from Home Depot or wherever. It's great to have on your surface that you're working on so you don't stain or damage the area and the material has something to fall onto, like the
Yeah, I was
liquid
looking for
or the
something like that, and I
acetate.
couldn't find it yesterday at Walmart, and I couldn't
Home
find.
Depot, $1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell him. Thank you.
Yeah, just make him go get a scrap piece of tile or a piece of old tile or something. Very, very easy to find, very functional, worth it. I think I want to build a snowman.
You want to do a snowman? Okay.
Can we do a
Uh,
snowman? I have an
yeah.
idea. Can we do a snowman?
Listen, I was
Um,
gonna say you want to do. I will do Olaf.
oh well we okay, you could do that?
Well, I can. Well, let's do a
You
basic
could teach
snowman
me how to
first.
do that?
If you want to try, we can. But do you want to do it? Let's do a basic snowman so you can get the concept of like the shape of the balls. That sounds wrong, but yeah. We need a base coat.
Blue?
Oh, we could do a. Do you want to do a 3D snowman?
No.
Okay. Hey, listen, I tried.
I mean,
We
yes, but
Do you
yes,
have a
I'm open
blue
to
so
try.
we can make it the background blue like
Yeah,
a Christmas
cobalt
blue?
blue.
Yeah, something like this. If you could
Yes,
see.
I do. I do.
Okay.
I have that color. Let me get it out. I'm just fixing my nail tip. Before I do any art, y'all, I will file my tips. just a habit, and a good one to get into because you want to make sure your gel properly adheres, and gel cannot stick to a plain, flat, shiny surface. It needs some roughing up. So, in case y'all didn't know, you do need to rough up your surface when you're applying products, or it won't stick well.
I'm just gonna rough it up a little bit with my drill because my hands hurt today.
No, no problem. All right, let me get out my cobalt blue.
And you have a white.
I have cool blue.
Well, it
I'm
doesn't
gonna do
matter.
this
Any
here.
type of like blue for like looks like winter, you know?
Is anybody else doing nails this morning? I am curious to know that. If you are, let us know what kind of nails you're designing.
That'd be cool. You know what? If we did do a series on your channel from like the start, like me starting the acrylic to, you know what I'm saying, seeing the progress. That'd be cool too. So people can learn. You actually have someone that's not great at I'm not great at it, but I can do it.
Let me tell you something. First and foremost, I have zero plans on going anywhere unless God decides otherwise. So we can do anything we choose to do because our options are endless.
Yes.
As
I
long
just
as
figured
we
that'd be
have the
cool.
mindset and we want to make things happen, this is what we do. So I'm open to that. I'm open to us building a community of people that can learn from what we're doing. That
It'd be
lady
cool, a
that
little
made the
series.
comment, the lady that made the comment that confirmed what I said about cutting and using cutting tools, she really made my heart smile because when I tell you I've seen situations happen with diabetics, no, not everybody wants to tell their personal business when they go into a salon or into a shop, but the environment is not personalized for them to want to tell you. The
Yes.
environment is a quick in and out service. So if you don't have a developed relationship with your nail tech, that's not something that you're going to tell them. But if you care about your life, you should. Or find you a nail tech that knows your
What they're
medical
doing.
condition and
Hmm.
can help you and work with you because I've seen it happen. I'm going to do a video on the lady that lost like all of her toes and almost her entire foot because she went and had those pedicures where they had those fish eating your dead skin, and somebody else had an infection that came in prior, and sure enough the lady ended up getting a bacterial infection and losing her toes,
Wow.
all her toes on her feet.
That's scary. Really is. I just
Okay,
figured that would be cool. So like you could teach me how to actually build from like scratch, like a nail from acrylic.
like
I
how I
struggle
do
with that too.
like how I don't do tips and I build my sculpting nails.
Yes, like that. I like sculpting more than the tips. I only buy the tips for practice, but I always do what you do because
Yeah.
yes, I feel the same way about the glue. I really do. I might not say it, but I do it on my channel. But if I do it on my mother, family, or anybody, I don't glue the
I'll
tips.
tell you guys, I get a lot of, not backlash, but I do get a lot of clients that get upset because I don't really mess with the tip thing. I have them all in my drawers. It's just the way I don't mess with them like that. From my own experience, guys, if you're a person that's never had your nails done before, let me tell you exactly why I stopped. I had a young person, a younger professional that felt like she wanted to all of a sudden have these nice fancy nails. Mind you, she never really did nails before. Okay, fine. She wanted to go from like zero nails to like 4-inch nails. And I
Okay.
said to her, I refuse to do the work because I would rather someone who's never experienced long nails before shouldn't go immediately from short to long simply because of the trauma it will cause if you hurt yourself.
See, no
So
nail tech says that. They just
the
give you what you want. Like,
I
you know what I'm
wouldn't
trying
do
to
it
say?
because I've seen it where the person hits their thumb or their finger or reaches in their purse thinking they can do it like if they'd had short nails and then traumatizing their hands as a result, and then not having the nail grow back the same after. So let me tell y'all something. Right here, this is your nail matrix. This is where your nails start to grow from. If you have trauma or damage in this area, this is not your cuticle. Your cuticle is on your nail plate right here. But this spot here, right below your cuticle, this is the matrix where your nail grows from. If this is damaged, this is where it causes problems with nail regrowth. Not the surface of the nail. It's right here. This little small little area right underneath your natural nail is called the matrix. If this is damaged, this will cause problems for you in the future. Now imagine you have no nails and you reach into a bag. You're not hitting nothing. But then imagine you go from no nails to 4-inch nails, and now you reach in the same bag. You don't have the same reach. Your reach is now compromised. So now you reach into that bag, forgetting that you have these 4-inch nails, and you break something, or you hit something, or you hurt something, or you bang something. Then
Oh wait, can you pick up
your
my
nail
brush?
pops off,
Can you pick up my
or
brush?
you have swelling, or
Mm.
throbbing, or pain, and you don't know why. It's because you ended up damaging in this space and you didn't know. You're not consciously aware of it because you weren't expecting to do that. So this young lady decided to go get it done at a salon, even though it was against my advice. I let her know I will build you small little tips, but she wanted long, fancy nails. All right. So she went to the salon, she did the long nails. Sure enough, within a couple of days, some of them broke off, and then she ended up with an infection, and she actually ended up breaking them because the work that she was doing was not conducive to the nail length that she wanted. But
So she
now her
believed
nails
you
don't grow
then.
the same. No, no,
Uh,
she learned the hard way.
wow. She know.
So a
Have
lot.
you ever seen her again?
Oh yeah, I see her all the time. But the thing is, people don't want to hear what you have to say when you tell them the truth.
Yeah,
People
that's
just want
true.
to hear what they want to hear. So when you
Very
try to
true.
give people proper education on how things are supposed to be or what's best for the client, I don't just do your nails to make them look pretty. I do them for your health and wellness. You need to know that if you have zero nails and you go to 4-inch long nails, the chances of you hurting yourself are more likely than if you were to grow your own nails out and achieve the same exact length within a couple weeks. The difference is you're growing with the length versus just having the length. So you
That's.
grow with it and you learn to adapt to reaching in your purse because you now know your nails are longer versus just having them instantly long and then you hurt yourself.
I know. Like, to be honest with you, I'm never. You never think of stuff like this because you think you're just getting nails and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's true, but this is again part of the reason why my services are a certain kind of way or I only deal with certain kind of clients. Because if you're not going to understand that and I'm the professional and I'm telling you, I don't care if the shop around the corner is going to do them for you, then go to the shop around the corner. They are not interested in your best interest. They're interested in the dollars that you're about to pay them. I am genuinely interested in your health and well being. So I am not going to compromise you or myself for you to then turn around and tell everybody, oh, she did my nails and now they're all broken or now I'm all jacked up. You know what I mean? Like that
That
would be
gives
to
you a
me.
bad review. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. So let's do it like this. We're going to do it two different ways. So we're only going to do two because I know you have to go. So we're going to do it one way with his face, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, right? For fun.
Mhm.
So that's going to have a white background. The next one, we're going to actually build the snowman, add snow on the bottom, a top hat, his hands, and you know, and everything else.
All right.
All
I'm
right. You
down.
have
Let me just
orange because we need an orange and a brown
tell me what
and
I need.
red.
Orange, brown, and red. Orange, brown, and red. All right.
And you
Let me
have
get.
black, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Orange, brown, red, and black. Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
And white. I have that.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So what blue do you I'm using a darker blue, but you can also use this type of blue too. I'm just letting you know, it doesn't matter.
What type of blue? Show me again.
You could use this blue, like a baby blue, or the darker blue. Regardless, you want it to look like snow in the background, like winter snow.
Okay.
So
I'll
hold on, let
use.
me find my baby blue real quick. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna use that one. It's all the same.
I'm gonna
Anyways,
use this baby blue. Okay, 266. Sorry, I'm gonna use this baby blue. 266.
let me
266
where's
free
my
headed.
all right, found it.
Me too. All right.
All
Oh
right,
wait, I
it
got
looks
the
like
baby
this. Am
blue
I
in
correct?
there. Hmm? Oh
This is the
no,
color blue.
that's a tealy. Hold on, wait. Let me get. Okay, I got it. Hold on.
Well, it kind
What?
of looks like that blue we need. So I can't
Let me
find
see
my
it
other
again.
blue.
That
What?
looks
Sorry.
like a teal, not a blue. Okay, wait. Okay, I got something. Oh no,
As
these
long
are
as
my
it
color
like looks like
changing
a
colors.
light blue like that, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? You want it to look like it's snowing, pretty much.
Okay, okay, I got my Tiffany blue ready. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready. All right. I'm
And
using all pot gel.
you have your brush out, right? I'm using a 9 M. So something like this, not too long, so it's in the middle. So you
Yes,
have more control of the brush.
I got brushes out. My setup is here. I'm ready.
All right. Do you want to start with the more detailed one or the easy one to start to like get your hands going?
Let's do the easy one first.
Okay. So it doesn't matter what nail you're using. I'm going to use the ring finger. Okay. So just paint the whole nail white, this one. So
This is
you
gonna be
need,
an all
where's my
white.
dapping dish? Yes, that's right in front of me.
Okay, all white now. Background, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. So we're gonna finish off our live with some nail art fun.
Because that'd be cool. Like, we can, I want to learn the 3D, like just the flowers. I don't know if you do those.
I do. They are a practice. That's when you're gonna have to sit down and practice, but they're not hard because you would just use a different size acrylic brush, like a number two acrylic brush, and you can do it. It's just the size of the brush and less liquid is more.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
drying
so
this for 10 seconds and then I'm going to add a second coat.
I'm gonna do the same. I have OCD, y'all, so I gotta make sure my coverage is like fully
I'm the
coverage.
same way. If it doesn't look right, I'll throw the, I know it sounds horrible. I try to save the nail, but sometimes I throw it away because it's not what I want. And that's if I already drew it and already, you know what I'm saying? I dried it already. I don't want it to look like that, especially if I'm presenting it. I want it to be perfect, but nothing's perfect. I want people to see my mistakes and I want to see my progress. So sometimes I just put it up.
No, I hear that. I believe in like transparency. That's why I do stuff in front of the camera. Had somebody had the audacity to try and tell me my nail art was fake. I was like, "You're fake. Get out of here. You're
Because people are
foolishness."
just mean. It's just this world now. This is why we got to teach our children be kind, respect
Agreed.
and stuff like that. It's just insane. The world's evil and we can't change it. And people are bored, remember? So misery loves company.
This is very true, y'all. Very, very true.
You don't have to tap into this live. Go somewhere else. There's other people that you might like. Not everyone does nails. Not everyone has the patience. That's the thing. You have to have patience for this. If you don't have patience, don't even
This is
bother.
not your game. Yeah, very true. All right.
Hold on. I'm just curing it for like 20 seconds.
I gotta cure my whites all the way through because these is one of sorry, this is one of the colors that if you don't cure it all the way through will rub off in the back end
Yeah, I'm doing
because
it.
of
I
the
just did
thickness.
30. I just did 30 to be
So just
safe.
know that with certain colors, when I was mentioning earlier, it's important to um, cure them all the way through. That's basically the reason why.
Yes. All right. So make sure you, on the Dappen dish, put the orange and black. This is not a bright enough orange for me.
Meaning like hold on. In a Dappen dish?
Yeah, like, just put it so you could pick it up because we're gonna do the carrot nose and the eyes and then the mouth.
Okay, hold on.
This one's easy. This one's, like, literally 2 seconds, but to get your hands warmed up. So so I'm gonna drop the black
Yeah.
orange down. My orange isn't as bright. I don't know where it
Wait,
is,
hold on,
so
hold on, hold on. What did I miss here? Hold on, hold on. First of all, I feel like I missed something here. Hold on. Okay, where are you at? What are you doing?
I'm dropping the colors down we need. All we need is black
Oh, on the
and orange.
palette.
Yes,
Oh,
that's why I
sorry.
said drop it on the Dappen dish. I don't know if you
Said
heard
dropping it down. I was like, what? I gotta back it up. Hold on. I was like, wait, wait,
me.
hold on. Let me get my backup on. Hold on.
Letting you know
I
I am
said,
not
drop
watching the
it down.
live, okay?
All right, this is my orange.
And I
I'm gonna,
can't see. So let me know if I'm off frame because I'm looking at the picture reference right now.
okay, you see where you have the blue polish? Try to stay right by that. Yep,
All right,
there you
let me
go.
move this to the side because I am
Wait,
clumsy.
let me get my brown. Let me get my brown.
We don't need brown yet, so we're not doing the body. We only need these two colors right now. See the orange and black. This is the easy
Orange
one. Yep.
and the
We're
black
gonna
ones.
need black for the next one anyway, so you might as well drop it down anyways.
All right, got it. I'm here. I'm ready.
Next one, because we're gonna do that series. It'd be pretty cool if you want to. We could do a penguin.
All right,
I think you can do it though.
ready.
So, all right, we're gonna do. Let's get that here. Remember, we used this last time. Get this so we can get the perfect circle.
All right, ready.
All right, you can see, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't know what are you using the tips from last time because I'm using a little bit of a longer one this time.
I'm using the shorter one this time so I have better circle control.
All right, you see, just so we're making eyes right now.
Okay, wait a second. I have a question for you. When I look at my nail like this, I like my, when I look at my nail looking towards me, I like that to be
Oh, okay. I get what you're
facing,
like this way because when you look at your nails, you're like this, right?
yes.
Okay.
So, am
I
I
just turned it
doing,
upside down. I didn't start
so I'm
yet.
gonna
Didn't
do
ruin
my
anything.
eyes. Okay, so where's my eyes? Where's the top of the snowman? Where's the snowman's hat gonna
Right
be? Up
here,
top
like
here?
exactly where you have it. So like at the top, but
So,
not tippy, like in the middle
so,
towards the top. Like you see where I have
so
it right
hold
here.
on. The nail that you're holding in your hand is in the opposite direction. You're
Okay.
holding your nail
You
backwards.
want me to turn it around?
So if you hold it the way you're holding it now, to me, that is backwards.
Okay.
That's that's backwards. So you have to do it on the other end so your hat hits the cuticle point. So when someone
Okay.
looks at your nails, they see the design. And when
Okay.
you look at, so think of it like this. If I'm holding my nail like this, then I see the snowman facing me.
Okay.
If I hold my nail like this, the snowman is facing the other person. But if you
Okay.
turn it the way you have it, it would end up being like this and it would be
Oh,
backwards.
okay.
So we got
So
to do the eyes up top here.
so the way I have it right now is good.
It's backwards.
So then this way, correct.
Yes. So your eyes
Okay.
would be now up top here.
Where the cuticle is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me wipe this. I get it now. I always do it
Yeah.
backwards, but
Backwards. I noticed that when we did the ho 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 one and I was like, wait a second, something's off here.
sorry.
It's okay. No, no. Don't be sorry. All right, here we go. So you said we're doing eyes?
Yes.
So I like
So,
to make my life easier. I'm just using a circle tool, a dotting tool to make my eyes.
yes. Because it's hard to make a perfect circle with a brush. I still do it, and I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
All right, there's one.
All right. I'm just making sure. All right. The next one.
All right, I got my eyes.
And then it doesn't have to be center because this is like basically we're practicing. So this is what the eyes look like. We're going to flash cure it for 10 seconds.
I think I need to make my eyes a little bigger.
We can if you want. Do you want to?
No, mine, I need to make mine bigger to scale it to this nail.
Yeah, I made mine like this because I learned my mistake with Mickey. My lamp died. I have my other one, my handheld.
If anybody is on this live and wants to learn nail art, come and make a snowman with us. Just pull out your white gel polish, your black gel polish, your brown, your orange.
All right, next one.
Okay, hold on.
Whenever you're
Let me
ready,
flash
not
here.
rushing. You need your brush for this one. We're doing his nose, all right?
We're doing his nose.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me just flash here real quick.
And this is a triangle, pretty much.
All
But it
right,
has
I'm
rounds,
ready.
you know? All right.
Nose.
Yes, we need it on like an angle, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So just start with a simple line. Can you see?
Yep.
All right.
Triangle.
Like start with this first. So you could see, like you said, you can't envision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to start to envision what you're painting. Like, you want to see it before you paint it. You know what I'm trying to say? But you said you don't have that. So, do you see how I do the line? So
Yep.
make sure it's like at that angle. Okay, so and then we're gonna go, hold on, I put too much. And then we're gonna make it round like so. And then we're gonna just make it a point like that. It looks wonky right now because it's not colored in, guys. And then color it in. This is my first time doing a snowman, so don't judge me, guys. This is how they're showing it on the Google right now. Let me make sure. Yeah, because it's not too close, you know what I'm saying, to the eyes? It's just enough. Let me see how yours look. Hold on, I have to. Yes, perfect. And if you wanna do a second coat, also we can. And I have freaking glitter all over me, man, from the
Can
acrylic.
I see your nose? When y'all hear me go completely silent, that's how you know I'm focused. Okay. This makes me feel better about my nose.
You see mine?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. It's not perfect. It's supposed to be slanted. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Oops. I forget that the bottom of my lamp is magnetic, so I keep throwing this stupid thing in there, forgetting that it could just stick to the bottom.
I'm so I take that metal part out. It drives me insane. Well, I'm just happy my thing died, my lamp, but I have the one from Not Polished. Thank God, because yeah.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, so now we're doing the smile. This nail's a little bit, that nail I'm looking at, it's a medium. So it has 5 dots. I think we're gonna need 6, but depending how, wide the
Mhm.
nail is, if you get what I'm saying. So take
Mhm.
out your that tool again,
Mhm.
the dotting tool. All right, how you don't have to copy to the T like the picture, but how they did it is they made the middle dot more bigger, but you don't have to do that. That's how they did it. I like to do it, my way. So I'm going to start. How low does he have it? He has it like just start with your circle right here.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. And then this nail's not wide enough, that's for sure. Let me add one more so it looks something like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit more color to the nose. That's driving me
I gave
insane.
mine more teeth.
Yeah, that's what I did. Hold on, I'm
Mine
just
has more
coloring in the
teeth.
nose a little bit more, guys. So this was the easy snowman. That's it. That's simple. So if you ever want to add a snowman to a client's nail, there you go. Easy peasy. And if you want to get into a little, more detail, you can add the lines in the carrot, and you can add a
That's
piece
what
of
I'm
the
doing
hat.
right now, actually, believe it or not.
Yes. But I'm not going to do that because you're running off of time too. Are
We're
the
good. We
kids
have
ready or
until
dressed, ready to go, or
no,
okay?
not even close. We don't pregame like that.
Oh, neither do I.
Some
That some mothers do. I'm like, oh nope, no, not me.
No, we don't pregame like that. We are ready when we need to get ready. I've built in enough time to make sure that I could support this live. So I'm not running into anybody's time like that.
All right, so now I'm gonna paint this one. We're on to the next one when you're ready, but I'm just gonna paint the base, all blue.
I'm not ready. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
If
I'm not ready.
you can see it. Hold on. Yes, you can see it.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
No,
Give
take
me
it.
a second.
It's like you're quicker with like you with acrylic. I was like, what? And then when I do the painting, like, wait, I didn't want to be annoying. But like, wait, do it again.
No, that's the point. You're supposed to ask as many questions as possible. Okay, what color did we say we're doing this one?
This one, do you see?
Blue? Like
Yes,
a
you want it to
cobalt
look like
blue?
a wintry back.
All right, hold on. Let me grab
Take your
another.
time. My hands in the way, guys. I'm sorry. I need the charger for my iPad.
Let me grab a tip. Let me grab some sticky stuff.
That'd be cool though. Like I definitely when people actually see someone struggle, it helps them. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like to help
And
people visualize and stuff like that. You know?
the way I see it, it's not a struggle, it's learning. It's
No,
all
that no.
learning. Oh, you're doing that blue?
Yes.
Yo, okay,
It
okay. I
doesn't matter
thought
if
you
you
were doing
any blue you
cobalt.
have, it's okay. Any blue you
So I want
have.
to show you guys if you can see this. I just opened a pot gel that I haven't used for a while. You could see the separation in there. You have to mix that together before you can use this again. It doesn't mean it's bad or it's not functional. You just have to clean it. Okay, or sorry, not clean it. You just have to mix it if you want it to be proper.
Oh, question
And
on that. Can you use nail thinner for that or no?
you shouldn't need to.
Okay.
You shouldn't need to because again, it's just a matter of mixing properly. Sometimes it's just you need a good mixer, but you shouldn't need to. All right. So I got this blue that you said that we need to use.
Yes, it doesn't matter what kind of blue as long as it's like, you know, a blue for like a wintry snowy back. I don't have that blue there that they have because it's a little bit of this is like I don't know. It's not a teal, but it seems like it is, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it.
And
I
for
can't.
reference, I'm using the exact same brush I used when I did the white. The only difference is I cleaned it up first. So keep your brushes clean as you're working, y'all. It makes a difference. All
I
right, I've
can't
done my
wait for
first coat.
spring.
Getting ready to do my second.
Hold on, I'm doing the second coat as we speak. I need to put it closer so I could see what I'm doing. Can't believe my lamp died. It didn't even show it was gonna die. It usually goes red, but it didn't.
No?
No. It's a good lamp. Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to turn on. Nope, it's dead. Oh man. I need a
Does it
charger.
work when it plugs in?
Yes, but I don't know where it is right now. I have this one. I'll just make sure it's okay. Like I said, this is easy, so I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna charge it after the live though. I don't know what cart it's in. I have two carts next to me. I have one on the left, one on the right. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like hit into anything or ruin my where I have my nails. I found so people can see. You know what I'm saying? I could bump into my table. Not trying to do that.
Got you, got you, got you. Okay.
And then it'll look like an earthquake. All right, like I'm shaking everybody. I
All
like the
right.
smell of nail polish. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo.
I like the smell of gas.
Oh, that too. Who doesn't though? Really, I like the smell of
Oh
gas too.
my
I'm like,
gosh, there's a lot of people that can't stand it. I love the smell of gas. I will
it
get
let
out and pump any day, baby.
I can't. No, it does smell good because when he pumps the gas, I'm like, can you leave the door open, please? Thanks.
I'm telling you, people, I am weird. I'm not going to deny that one. I am a weird one, but I love the smell of gas.
All right, so we're gonna drop down on the dish.
Oh, sorry. My second blue coat is just finishing right now.
No, take your time. I'm gonna drop down white because we need white,
Okay. Okay.
like a
Mhm.
little, and then I'm gonna drop down so we're not stopping every 2 seconds. Brown because we need it for the arms.
Okay.
Do that right now. Okay, so the next, because I want to close them as I go too, because knowing me, I'll spill. All right, and then we need red because we need that ribbon on that black hat.
All right. All right. All right.
All right,
I'm
and
working
this
through
is,
the colors with you. I'm working through the colors with you.
so we have the white, we have all those, and then I'm going to move it so I don't hit into anything.
Brown and red, you said, right?
Yes, ma'am. And you have the
Okay.
orange,
Tell
so
me.
you're good to go.
And this
All
is
right,
also a good thing to know, guys. Like keeping a little palette stick like this that you use for mixing is also good for quickly dropping down little bits of product on a palette when you need,
and
so
let me
you
know
don't.
when
No,
you're
that's fine.
ready.
Almost there, almost there. Hold on. All right. Whoops. Right, just scared of gel all over my hands like a crazy person.
I know, like my hands are full of glitter right now, so it looks like I've been to the club.
All right, hold on. Oh,
Take time.
and another way to solve that problem, just so y'all know, alcohol. Keep it handy. It's your best friend. Spray, spray, spray. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Clean, and you're good to go. Keep that around, okay? All right. All right. All right. Okay. What? Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Take this tool out
Welcome.
again.
Welcome, Nicole. Welcome. Okay. I got it right here.
Okay, hold on one sec. We're gonna
Don't go
start with
backwards.
the we're gonna start with the head. I know I had to turn it around. Ready? So
Yes.
I'm gonna take out. I have the live on there too, so I can make sure. I can't see the chat, but I'm trying to see what I'm doing. All right, so use the bigger side, the bigger round ball instead of the small one. All right, so we're gonna take the white. So the head is a little bit smaller than the butt. So we're gonna start with the head first. So let me know when you want me to drop it down.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like in the middle, like somewhere right here. But I'm gonna make it a little bigger because we don't want the
Okay.
head baby small and the body huge.
Okay. So we're making a circle head with this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So something like this size. But I might make it. I might make it a little bigger because I'm not confident with it.
I
Hold on.
scaled mine a little bigger just because of my nail
Yes,
size.
I'm looking at it. I'm not confident with it. So hold on.
If y'all are passing through and can leave a like and like our video, we would appreciate you liking our live. We're just here sharing nail tips. And right now we're doing some nail art. Earlier we did some acrylic work. So if you're interested in learning that, you can watch that on the replay live. But thank you for tuning in. And yeah, if you can hit that like button, you can make me famous.
And just heads up, guys, we might do a series to where she teaches me, and I might do one on my. I want to teach her how to draw more, so we might do a mixture of both, like we are now, because she says she struggles. But we did a set yesterday, and it came out bomb. So I don't know what she's talking about.
I had a great teacher. Did you already flash freeze that?
Nope,
Oh, I
because I
was gonna
wanted
say.
mine. I wanted to blend. So, but not too much. We can also outline the snowman if it's not, you know what I'm saying, detailed enough. If
Okay.
you wanted next time though, because it's 1 o'clock, so
Do I make the bottom part bigger than the top part?
we're
This
doing the
bottom
middle
circle
right now. The
bigger?
middle has to be a little bit bigger than the head, but not by much. So just enough. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the booty butt is way bigger. I'm just trying to do like an outline, so don't mind me. That's how you know, I can tell what I'm doing.
Another thing that people should know as a tip when you're working with a dotting tool like this, you don't need to press hard. You're working with the surface. Remember, when you're using gel, you don't press down hard. Look, I'm barely, barely, barely touching the surface. So that's a little tidbit for folks to know. If you press too hard, it'll leave those line streaks. You don't want that. Yo, how
Yeah.
come your snowman body is looking better than my snowman body?
Hold on, I'm struggling actually. I can't see. Oh wait. Oh. Fix the bottom. It's not round enough. It's like the Mickey ears. You had to make sure they're
I
round.
told you I sold bootleg Mickey on the street side.
Listen, that ho 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 Mickey was great.
I'm selling the bootleg Mickey version, y'all. Come and get it. $10 off. I give you best price.
I can't with you. You did good. Seriously, they're really good. And I'm not just saying that. For your first time,
Thank
you were
you.
nervous. They weren't bad at all.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this here poor snowman, but
Yeah, my snowman looks janky also. It
oh
could
well. Are you guys affected by the storm that's coming?
it's coming Thursday, am I correct?
Supposed to be coming all week, so be careful on, especially on the East Coast. There is a
L-
storm brewing, y'all. If you're not aware, it's supposed to hit super hard by Thanksgiving weekend, which is y'all's busiest travel day of the year if you're in America. So be mindful.
Listen, I
Here,
don't
let
want to
me
talk
see your
about it.
snowman versus my snowman, please, because
Hold on, I'm fixing
this
the booty. Here.
girl snowman,
No, yours looks like mine. Yours is fine.
y'all, this don't look the same, right? Let's be honest. I can be honest
She's
with my
it doesn't look bad. Just make sure I'm looking at it. Make sure it's just like you can see the circle. And you don't
my
want the
circle's bleeding.
so is mine for whatever
I
reason.
should
And
have flash carried it.
I'm gonna
Shut them phone on that one.
next time we'll do Olaf.
Okay.
Or you know what would be fun? People probably tune in because it's the holidays. We can do 25 days learning acrylic.
No, I would rather do 25 days of art or both.
Well, we can mix it. That's what I'm saying. We could start with acrylic and then end it with what we're doing now. It'd be cool too. It
Yeah,
be
you know what I would say? Just get your practice hand figured out in terms of the sticking process. Try to get that figured out, and once you have that figured out, it'll be easier to coordinate.
Oh, I'm gonna get it to work. Trust me. If I have to buy Gorilla Glue, I don't care. I don't like the way. I think it's because it's cold in my house. I'm not even
Okay,
kidding.
I'm giving him this rough outline because I
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
look
give
like
him
I
an
have
outline
three
too.
balls. I'm gonna flash cure it and then I'm gonna come back and do some more. So if in case you guys hear us using the term flash cure, that just means we're putting it under the light for like 10 seconds versus like a whole 30 seconds. And it just allows the gel product to go into place or stay in its place so that it doesn't move around.
Well, I appreciate you teaching me this. Like, I don't feel really confident with that glitter, but I feel confident with the ratio of monomer and how you had to wait for it to crystallize and stuff like and I'm not worried about it. Like you said, it doesn't dry right away. That's what I was worried about. Do you have to work quick?
When you work with your basic colors, your beiges and your pinks, and you get that down pat, that will allow you to better, oh, sorry, hold on. That will allow you to better know how to do the glitter because then you'll understand the control. All right, I think I'm done with this. He's giving me stress now. The snowman's not even built yet and he's stressing me out. He's got an extra big booty.
I
My
can't.
snowman went and got a BBL.
He has a nice booty butt.
During the summertime, the snowman went and got a BBL, y'all.
Hold on, I need to.
BBL Frosty. BBL Frosty.
They say that that's not good for you getting a BBL. You could die from
I
it.
wouldn't know. It's not something I would ever do to myself. If
I'm
that's the
not.
thing, that
I
is
listen.
something
If
I
you
will
don't like
never
my
speak
booty, I don't
on.
know what to tell you. I'll put pillows there. Now you have a big
That
butt.
is something I will never be able to speak on because it's not my avenue. It's not my lane. It's not something I would mess with. I'm not here to judge nobody. I just know it would never, I could never put myself under a knife or in a position where I'm knocked out cold without anybody knowing what's happening to my body. I just can't do it.
I feel the same
I
way.
am carrying my snowman and I'm cleaning as I go. All right. So this is where I'm at.
Hold on, I got a
He has
flash
a
trim.
small head. I'm going to give him a little bit of a bigger head. This head is really small, y'all. Oh my God, what I did to the damn snowman.
Their head is
Look.
small too. I outlined it, but I'm gonna first put everything on it, and then you want it to be small for the hat. Remember. And this is my first time doing a snowman, so this is what my snowman looks like so far. I outlined it so it actually looks like,
Did you outline it in black?
yeah. Why not?
Oh
We should
my
have did blue.
God. No, I'm going to go do it in black right now.
Just you
345.
don't just do on the outside. You know what
I'm
I'm
about to
saying?
be like you, okay? Yes, I'm going to do it on the outside. I promise.
I'm gonna wait for you. So when we do the hat, we'll do
Okay,
the
I need to do really
everything else
thin.
last. I and remember, it's gonna be a little bit harder to put the face on than the body, like the coal, in the nose. So you gotta try not to shake and just don't breathe.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Hold on. When you said you did the outline, I thought you were outlining it in white.
No, because you're not gonna be able to see it. But like I said, this is my first time doing a snowman, so next time I won't do that. But it's everyone's choice. But like I said, I can't tell with some of these nail pictures if they're, see this person's snowman. I'm looking at it right now. It's outlined it in black. I'm not even kidding. So look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna actually click on this snowman. So how he has it, he's gonna so you can see the texture of the balls. So you're gonna add that extra line like so. You see?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I got you. I got you. The separation line.
But you know what's crazy? How did he do that? Hold on. Thank God I have the freaking Q-tip thingies because
Yeah, my snowman has an oval head because he went to the doctor and had a BBL and had some of his head shaved. He needed some of the skin from the top of his head in order to make the BBL happen.
if it's working, snowman has to
All
make the
right,
money.
I got my outline done.
All right, hold on. Let me just do my head real quick. Hold on. And then I'm gonna do like so.
You put yours across the middle, you said, right?
Yeah, so like this. But I'm gonna fix that. It's a little thick, but like so. You see how I have it?
Okay, I got you. All right, let me throw this into Flash Cure. We're making snowman art, y'all. We have one down already, which is the simplest snowman. Yes, mine looks a little bit like a Freaky Friday snowman, but it's all good. He's
But you
happy.
add, remember, you're gonna round the balls too. See how I have mine?
Yes,
Okay. And this is my first snowman, guys. I can draw, but when it's something new, I doubt myself. But snowmans are easy. And let me know when you're ready to do the hot.
I'm ready.
Which it looks pretty simple. It looks like a rectangle, and on the bottom and on top it's a square. Now let me go to that back to that picture where I was. Okay, because I like the detail of that one. All right, ready?
Yep. Hat,
All right.
right?
Yes. Can you see?
Yep.
So you're gonna go like this with a line like so.
He's getting a top hat.
Mm-hmm. Like Jack Frost. So I'm waiting for you. I just did the
Yep,
lines
keep
as you
going.
can see. Okay. And then we're gonna go like so. And then just color that in. So basically you're starting with a rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. We both have janky snowmen. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna flash cure that real quick, and then we're gonna paint it a second time. And on top of that, we're gonna add that red, because is that red gonna color it one more time?
I'm legit following right behind you, so don't hesitate. I'm watching what you're doing. I still got to give a little top to my hat, meaning like, oops, oops,
All right.
oops. So I'm gonna give a little top to my hat,
Okay.
meaning like I'm gonna give it a little, oops, like
Yes, guys, it looks weird right now, but trust the process. I want it a little bit more.
I'm giving mine a top hat.
Then we're gonna add.
All right. All right, that one's kind of loud in the back. Could you turn it down a little bit?
Can you turn that down, Zoe? What you're watching? We can hear it. Is that good?
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, my hat is janky.
So is
That's what it's
mine.
looking like.
All right, now we're gonna, when you're ready, clean off your brush. We're gonna add the red. The red's gonna go right here. If you could picture that right there.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Back it
What?
up. What happened to your hat? Wait a second.
I told you
That
it
is
was.
not what my hat looks like.
Mine
Oh,
looks
no, no, no,
janky.
no. No, 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 no.
I gotta look at the live because I'm not on it. I'm looking at the
Oh,
picture.
no, 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 no. No, no, your hat is way better than my hat. Wait a second. Y'all couldn't tell me my hat was looking all kinds of jankety
I
janky?
couldn't see because I'm
Not
looking at the
you. I'm
picture.
talking about the audience.
I know. Where's Tanya? Tanya's usually on top. Tanya.
They're
I know she's
probably
getting her
gone.
lashes done. She's probably getting her lashes done.
Okay, first of all, I fixed my hat.
Okay, well, it's delayed, so we're a little off. So I have to look at my. It looks good. What are you talking about?
It looks better now because I just added a whole top to it.
It still doesn't look bad.
Okay, where did you say you put in the red?
Hold on, I gotta fill this little black spot in. So we're gonna put it, if you could see, right here.
Like over the brim?
Yep, and I'll show you.
All right,
I'm gonna add
let
it
me
right
see.
now. I dip the red. If it's gonna show, it should show. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Like a line across the hat, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's a little. The red's a little dark, even though it's bright, but we have. So like so.
Lolo,
I,
turn it down, please.
I'm gonna wait. What?
My little one. All right, there we go.
It's just noise in the background. You can't. If you can hear what they're saying, that's different.
All right, I got my red. Is that how you wanted it?
Just cleaning up a little. Hold on. I gotta look at the other. Yes. I had to look at the other thing because it's delayed.
Let me see
Hold
your
on.
hat.
Can you
Oh
see
my
it?
goodness, you're putting me to shame.
Oh, stop. Listen, I'm at shame right now. This is not the best artwork, but oh well. All right. I'm gonna cure this real quick.
Yeah, I just jacked mine up, but it's all good. We're gonna
And
make
then,
it work.
all right. Remember, the eyes and nose is gonna be a little bit harder because we're working with the small drawing area surface, I guess.
That's
So,
okay. Dotting tool works.
all
Dotting
right.
tool works. Dotting tool works. Ready? Oops. Hold on.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
one here.
Eyes, right?
Yep, like so. And then we're gonna add the nose. I don't know if you're gonna flash cure in between, but I don't mind if I do because I'm confident with I'll be okay. Not confident with acrylic, but this I'm confident with.
All right.
We
You
can't
said the
have the
nose.
nose that big, so maybe we should. Oh, let me see how I'm gonna do this because
Okay, I'm gonna go in and do my nose.
so like that. If you could
I
see,
can't see it so good, so I'm just gonna make a nose.
is that better?
A little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. All right. I'm just gonna make a nose.
And then we're going to use the dotting tool for the mouth. So try to, like you said, not a lot of pressure. Hold on, I need one. Why isn't it right?
All right. My bootleg Frosty has got his smile
Listen,
on.
mine's no better. All right, so let's just add the buttons while we're at it. So we need 4. So we're going to do it one here, and one here, and one here. Do you see? And then we're going to
Yep.
flash cure. Okay.
I didn't put no line between my belly yet. I'll
Okay.
do that in a
That's
second.
your, you don't have to, but it just looked too blended. And then when you're ready, we'll do the arms, which they look easy. You've done leaves, not leaves, branches on somebody before?
No, but I'm sure they're not too hard. Let
No,
me
no,
just
no.
flash here.
It's really easy. Let me know when you're ready.
My brown. All right. All right. Now, arms.
Yes. All right. Ready?
Mhm.
All right. This was pretty simple. So we're gonna add. Can you see?
Yep.
Here's one branch, like so. Yes, I got it on the body. I could clean that up. So make it look like it's bent a little, like a little curve to it. And then add, you see how I added that little line?
Hold on.
Like so. So this is what it's gonna look like.
Let me see. Turn it to the right.
Here, I'm gonna turn it like so.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay.
See, that one's simple. And then we're gonna do the other one, like so. And then I'm gonna add this one and this one. See? And then, just so you know, we're gonna add snow on the bottom and a couple of dots with the dotting tool, and then we're done.
Okay.
See, this one was simple. It wasn't too bad. I bet you like the face more, right?
That's cute.
All right. Now we're gonna add the snow on the bottom. So we need, you have the white out, right?
White. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's basically a line going under like so, like this. Ready? And then we're gonna
Like you're
color it
sitting
in.
on a snow path.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
You can, in the background, if you want to add with the dotting tool, glitter, if you want to get fancy, but you don't
Let me
have
see
to.
how they're sitting on your snow. Let me see yours. Come up closer. Okay, I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Got it.
Do you want to build a snowman? Mhm. Mhm.
We did. We did.
Now we just need some sandwiches.
I know. I'm hungry to make it worse.
Well, there's gonna be food at the baby shower, so you're gonna be good.
This is true. I'm
Ooh,
making slopes with my
oh,
snow.
okay. What kind of food do you know what they're having?
I have no idea. No clue.
You said you're making slopes.
Yeah, kind of trying to
It's like
for
when you're
my
doing
snow
when you do
like
nail
that.
art. Hold on, let me see.
This.
Oh, okay. When we do nail art, there's never enough room. So that's why
But
you try to put.
especially when that's what I'm talking about scaling. That's why what I mean when I say scaling can be
Zoe,
difficult
can
when
you
you're
pick that up
doing
for me
nail art,
fast?
depending on the
You're
size of the
how close
nail
do you
that
need
you're
that?
working with, right?
Oh, I want
Scaling
to
can
use
be
the
a thing.
small side. Just letting you know, the small side. When you do the dots, the small side.
For the snow?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well,
Got it.
now I
Got
know
it.
what you mean by certain tools. You don't need a lot of pressure. I always thought you needed pressure with this one and the brush, and I appreciate you letting me know that. So, cause
No, it's
now
so gentle. It's like soft, gentle touches. Nothing rough, nothing heavy, very, very gentle. And I know it sounds, cliche per se, but a lot of the times people are rough with their hands and they don't realize it.
I'm
And
rough with
so,
like the detail brush, like the actual brush, because I know it's not a pencil, but I'm trying to have control.
yeah, so I found like the harder you press, like for example, I'll even do it on my palette. The harder you press doesn't necessarily give you the result you want. Sometimes, like, you just need to surface draw like this on the palette to get what you want. If you press hard, you're obstructing the friction of the brush, which makes it go in the wrong direction.
I dropped
This
something.
person always with this. comment with the Antarcticus. Like, go away. Anyways.
I didn't even see it just now.
Oh, it's all good. I delete. I'm right on top of the comments because I have them right in front of me.
Well, that one person, did you see what they said about diarrhea?
No.
It's like, really? My cat is not. Well, we're done. That was simple, right?
All right, hold on. Let me grab. Wait. Ooh, the snowman's
Be
falling all the
proud.
way off.
We had a
All
lot of
right.
people watching. You had like 36 people at one
Does he
point.
need a scarf?
If you want, I'm not adding one. There's not enough room. If you want to.
All right, girl. Here is gold.
You want to add one?
Here
We
is
can.
gold. I'm trying to add a scarf right
All right,
now.
I'll do the same. Remember, add the snow too in the back, the little baby dots.
Yes, did the snow already?
Okay, good. Because remember, it's delayed on my end, so it looks like you're doing the snow on the bottom.
I
What?
added a little scarf.
I was gonna say, what does a scarf look like?
I don't know. It looks like this on mine.
Hold on, I'm playing with it right now, and mine's not cured right because I didn't use the big thing. So sorry, guys. My snowman's gonna look a little wonky, but oh well. I don't care.
All
This
right.
is the scarf. We're good to go.
Yep, I threw mine on kind of almost exactly the same. All right, let me get a clean paper towel. Let me clean off these brushes real quick.
Yeah, I'm cleaning as I go also, so. I can't believe tomorrow's Monday already.
I can.
When do your
I
kids have
can.
vacation?
We have Christmas break coming up in December, and then they have March break, and then they have summer break.
They don't have Thanksgiving free?
Our Thanksgiving is in October.
Oh,
So
okay.
our Thanksgiving is already passed. Yeah, our
Oh,
Thanksgiving is the second week of October.
When did you start?
Hmm.
When does their first day of school, if you don't mind me asking?
September, first day of September, first week of September.
Okay.
We don't do August.
Yeah, we do September too. Some do September.
I
I mean
find most of the
August,
schools
sorry.
in the south, most of the
Yes.
schools in the south start in August. And I find most of the northern schools start September. Some we do have year-round schools, which we call balanced calendar schools, which means they go all year round. They still end up with a break. It's just the break is broken up. It's not a full 2 months off in the summer. It's like 1 month in the summer, 3 weeks here, 3 weeks there. So we do have that type of schooling system that's offered in some of our schools. So not everything is September to June.
That's
Guys,
crazy.
get get a tile, get yourself a tile. You don't need to spend money. Go to Home Depot, buy a piece of blank tile. It'll be helpful when you're doing nail art and working with materials and stuff. It'll help you keep your ish clean. Get tiles. Okay, mine is done now.
I just put the top coat.
I didn't top coat none of them. Oh, maybe I should do that.
Well, I can't.
I'll
I'm gonna
top
leave
coat it
it
right
like
now.
that because I can't cure it until I get off the live. But this is what it looks like, guys. And I'll send you a
Wait,
picture of them.
can you did you top coat yours already?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me quickly top coat and cure, and then we're gonna do the side by side like we did yesterday.
Yes. And if you, is
Oopsie.
it possible you can send a clip when you do the video in an email? I don't know how that works.
I can try to. If not, and you have Gmail, I can share it. I think I can share it with you on a drive
Yes, I have
for you
Gmail.
to have access. All right, so I'm just throwing on some top coat real quick. Hold on.
And then I'm gonna bring out the swatches so people can see the difference. And don't worry, it won't be in the way of taking the picture either, or whatever. I'm gonna move these because I thought we were gonna do.
No, because this is all going towards my Riri's Christmas collab if she's still doing it.
She said she was in her community tab, but like I said, she said she's taking a break and doesn't want to, do nails, which is I keep telling her just do them. It'll make you feel better. You're busy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think about the negative.
I think it's challenging with timing. I know she has a little one,
Yes.
so I'm not sure, but I mean, she'll get started when she's ready, but I'll be ready for her Christmas collab. All right, let
Yes.
me throw these in the light, y'all. That's just top coated. Hold on. Let me throw them both into the light real quick, and then we'll do the side by side share like we did yesterday. This is so awesome. Thank you for this
No, thank you. I'm
session.
so excited, and the series will be fun. I feel like for beginners, don't be afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it'll be so fun. I'm so excited.
Well, the thing is, it's true. As beginners, you're gonna be afraid, but you have to practice. And if you don't practice, you won't know what your limitations are. You won't know what your boundaries are. It's so important to play with the product. Don't just assume you're gonna know the product because you just opened it and took it out or you bought it and you saw somebody else use it, you think you know. If you don't get your hands into it and play with it, you're not going to know what it's capable of or what you can do with it. So please play with the products that you buy, y'all. Don't just assume you're going to take it up in your hands and know instantly what to do with it, because that's never the case. One acrylic powder, okay, maybe I'll say it like this: the brand, if you buy the same product from the same brand, then yes, I could see the brand working the same across the board. But if you buy a different brand of powder with a different brand of liquid, they will not work the same across the board. So that's why you got to mess with it a little bit before you finalize working with it, because it may just be the brand and the powder, the liquid and the powder need to mix together properly. So you just need to work your way around that.
Hold on. What I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I know that was long winded, y'all. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I
So
got mine good to go. So let me take out my guys to match your guys.
this is what I'm gonna do so it doesn't look so messy when you take the picture. I just wanted to put a new thing down for you.
All right.
All right. Let me know if it's
We
in
got
frame.
Snowman. Yeah, it is. Just lift it up to your camera. Lift it up.
It's messed up, guys, because my lamp died. So it's a little lumpy pumpy, but it's okay.
Doesn't look bad. Raise it up to the camera.
Is it good? Because like I said, it's delayed on my end.
No, hold. I hope you're not frozen.
No, I
I,
see myself moving everything. It's just slow. And you're painting right
oh.
now.
Oh, you're very delayed because I'm holding it up to the camera.
I am too.
Oh, so
Maybe
how come I
exit it.
don't?
Let's exit out and go back in. Maybe I'm gonna exit out of YouTube and then go back in. Give me one
I'm
second.
not exiting. I'm gonna lose my life.
No, not you. I know that. I just realized that. Hold
Oh, so
on.
you crazy?
Nope, it's still delayed, girl.
I see yours. They're sitting down. Hold on. How do we fix that?
Mm, just wait a second, cause It's gonna come. Just we gotta wait.
Can you refresh your tab or anything?
I just tried to. Cause if I maybe let me see something. Should I exit
Because
out and
you're
come back in?
frozen. Yeah, if you can.
All right, hold on. Maybe
If
someone
you
called
can't,
me.
I'll resend you the link.
Hold on
But
one
for
second. You're not gonna hear me.
the,
That's why I said 1 second. Let
okay.
me
So essentially, this is the nail art that we've created. You went black and you came back, so move something around so I could see if you're
hold on. I
still.
did it on purpose. Maybe you'll all right, you can't see me, John Cena.
No, we can't see you.
No, it's not working. Why? We've been fine the whole time and now we're at the end. Ugh. I don't want to ruin anything at
Do
all.
you
But if
have, okay, check your phone screen. Sometimes, like maybe a call came through or there's a
yes, a call did
notification.
come through. Let me exit out again. 1 sec. Nope, it's not working. If I exit out, then we're done.
It's all good. What we'll
I'm
do
gonna send
then,
you a picture of it though.
yeah, so what we'll
Your
do then,
snowman looks
guys,
beautiful. I don't know what you're talking
this is
about.
the art we created. My snowman is a little off kilter. This is the bootleg Olaf.
No,
I'm
it's not
joking.
bootleg. Come
So
on.
this is our snowman nail creation, and this is our basic snowman. Mine has some gritty teeth. Can you see me moving at least? Can
Yes,
you see
ma'am.
me?
I could see you,
Okay,
but me, it's just staying there.
okay. I'm not sure how to correct it, but here we are. This is the nail art that we created earlier. We had gone through and we had done some acrylic work, practicing making our beads and learning our ratio with our liquid to powder. And then we did some nail art. So this is where we ended up. We have two snowmen, and one is a basic all white version, and one is a drawn a little bit more detailed with his hat. Ooh.
It looks good.
And yeah, that's how we came to share today. We came together on the live to share today. So we hope you guys did enjoy. You want to take a wild guess at how many views we had during this live?
I don't know how many.
Take a wild guess.
Uh, 300, 500.
1497.
Yeah, see? Whoop, whoop. You should be excited. I'm so excited.
This is good for learning, guys. If you we come on these lives and we do nail stuff, mainly art, and we practice nail techniques and answer questions and teach people if they want to learn how to do nails or how to deal with nails. All right, I have it that yours is sitting down and mine is sitting down, so they're side by side. So I think I can capture that later if
Well,
I can't capture
I'm
yours.
gonna take a picture of it like I'm on the live so it looks like it, all right? I'm not gonna move anything.
Wonderful. All right. And that's our live today, y'all. We did good on time. It's 1:46. Again, here's all the acrylic beads that we were practicing and we work with so you can learn how
Mine
to
are
make
in half in. I wanted to show
acrylic.
the first bead, but this is the
Get them.
process.
You still have it? Show
Yeah, I
them.
can't even
Oh,
show it. It
I
won't.
forgot. I
I'm
can't show.
frozen. Yeah, I wanted to show like from the beginning, middle to end. I'll send you
Oh
pictures of
man.
that too.
But this is just an example of just teaching how to work with acrylic powder and liquid
Two,
and the different style of beads that can
two
come when
beads.
you're working with a glitter or you're working with a base or a what's the word I'm looking for? A cover powder, colored acrylics are these ones here. Glitter acrylics are here. So they're different ratios depending on the type of powder that you're using, y'all. So that's that. I showed everybody how to work with acrylic, what happens when it looks runny, how to build on the sides without using a form. Oh, hell no, my MacBook is not about to die on me. Hold on 1 second.
I know I had mine on
Ooh,
the charger the whole time.
hold on. We're about to end, so I don't want it to die on the end. Hold on a second. Let me just check this out real quick. All right, bam, saved. Okay, so I showed everybody how to build on a nail without using a form. And that way you guys can understand the process of working with an acrylic. But yeah, the art is the best part.
You know
Thank
what
you
I
so
just
much.
realized? I could just. I have dual forms. I could just build the nail from scratch.
So dual forms are a great tool when you're working with a poly gel. Great tool when you're working. I have them
Well,
as
I was
well. I've
thinking the
never used
sticker
mine.
thingies because I could just put it on the actual nail and just build it from there. And that's a good way to practice also because I could do the
If
bead method more.
if you want, actually, when you use a dual form, you don't need beads.
Okay,
I can actually show you if you want. We can do a live if you would like to show you how the dual form works. With a
sounds
dual
good.
form, you're literally, here I'll use this nail. You're literally filling in this part of the nail with the product. You're then placing on the nail that you want to product. You're curing it and then you're lifting off the form and it sits on the nail. So you don't have to make beads when you're working with dual forms
Oh, I didn't
because you're
know that.
just working with products. Yeah, you don't need to worry about filling. So let me show you something real quick. Hold on. I'll show you real quick before we go. If I can find it. Here they are. Dual forms came out like back in 2018, 2019, and I know that because one of the companies I work with was one of the original ones to make dual forms. They did come from China, so that's usually where they're most popular. But with dual forms, you can basically take the product that you're using, mainly gel or poly gel. Usually poly gel is a good mix for this one. You would put the product into this part of the nail. You would fill it in. Then you would take this and you would put it on top of the nail that it fits, but you would obviously fit it first. For me, this would be my thumb. You would then cure it under the lamp, and then you can peel off the form, and what you peeled off would be left there. That's how dual forms work.
I watched a lot of videos. I've tried dual form, girl, and let me tell you, it's hard for
It
me.
and it does see, look at this. As sad as this may sound, I still have the original building gel from the dual forms in this product because I never used it. I never ended up using the gel from this product. It's probably spilling out, but I never ended up using it. The bottle is nice though.
It is. I was gonna say it's
The
pretty.
bottle is very, very pretty, but I never ended up using this product because for me, the dual forms were pointless. And polygel is a better alternative to working with dual forms than any other gel product. Polygel is the best to use dual forms with, just
See,
as a aside.
I never knew all that, and I appreciate like you know the science around certain things, and I like that. It's not just a we could goof around. I get it, but I want to learn more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know the safety and what I can prevent from getting that it's what is it called? That green fungus? I don't know what it's called, but
Greenies, we
yes.
call them greenies. Greenies
So,
happen when you have a nail that has a cut or a split, or before you did your nails, there was bacteria that wasn't cleaned properly, and air gets into it, and dirt gets into it, and debris gets into it, and it will cause the greenie to happen. So, greenies only happen because of non cleanliness. It doesn't mean the person's dirty, it doesn't mean the person is bad. It is a fungus, but it can be quickly treated if found properly, and that's why I don't when you're working with old work, you remove as much of it as possible to make sure it's a clean surface that you're working on. Don't just put new nails over old shit, or you'll mess up your stuff. And that can get worse. It can evolve into a bigger bacterial infection. Nobody wants that.
I didn't listen.
Nobody
I
wants
didn't
that.
know that at all. At all.
Yeah, it's that's a real one. So that's why you always see me spray with alcohol before I start a service. One, to kill anything, and two, always clean up the nail properly before you put new stuff on it, or you will be prone to getting something like a greenie that you don't want.
Yeah, I have the rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. I always
Yeah,
spray.
yeah, that's an important step a lot of people miss, or they think they don't need, or they think just because somebody washed their hands, that's sufficient. No, you need to do more than that. And that's again to prevent bigger problems down the side or down the line. So
I
yeah, here we are.
appreciate you teaching
I
me.
am grateful for this process. I'm grateful for this live. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for teaching me to do some more nail art. I feel more confident with working with art now. I feel like if I just take my time and try things, it'll make it easier and better. But
Yeah,
practice
simple
makes
ones first.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Remember to look online for the practice sheet,
Yes.
okay, so that you can use those to practice your size of your balls that you're picking up and putting down, and you can gauge that again by the amount of liquid that you have in your product.
Yes. I'm so excited to get better for sure. Because today I was like, oh my God, I'm messing up so much. But that's the process. I get it. But I don't want to feel like I'm annoying because I'm like, wait, I'm not doing it right. What am
But
I
that's the
doing wrong?
thing, this is the time to ask those things, not after the fact, right? So this
Yes.
is the time to ask all of those questions that you would have that you generally can't ask. And don't be afraid. No question is a silly question. Every question is valid. Every question is valid.
But I appreciate you taking the time and working with me, and it's definitely a good time and a learning experience. Hopefully, if you're down, I'm down. We could do that learning series. So I just want to. I don't feel confident with acrylic. I feel confident with hard gel and polygel and everything else. My drawing, obviously, I'm confident with, but with acrylic, no.
Well, practice will make perfect, my girl. So just
Yep.
over time, you're gonna build your skill. You're gonna learn. Just get your practice hand situation situated so that you can use it properly without it like without the nail falling.
hmm
Get that practice hand situation fixed, and then we should be good to go.
Trust me, I'm gonna slap it around, and it's gonna be fired if it doesn't work. No, I'm just kidding, but it's gonna work. And I'm gonna send you pictures of the swatches, all right? You can
Yes,
tell from the beginning, middle, end. You'll be able to tell.
please do. Once I'm back home at some point tonight, if I don't get a chance to go over them tonight, then I'll. Sorry, I'm trying to put something away. I'll go over them tomorrow for sure. But nail art and all of that stuff, I'm gonna feature at some point in time when I finally get the chance to actually go through my stuff. I'm gonna feature it in a video, long
Sounds
form.
good. I'm excited. And if you ever see anything you wanna draw with me, let me know if you see anything and we could practice it together.
I might want to make a turkey.
Well, Thanksgiving's this week. We better get roll.
I
I
might
made a
want to make a
turkey. Did you see
turkey.
the turkey nails? I
I
did a
did,
turkey.
I did, I did. That's why I said it.
We can do it. And a pie. Don't forget the pie.
I might want to make a turkey and some pie.
I can't wait.
Fantastic. All
But I
right,
appreciate you, and thank you for inviting me. Hopefully, we can do that nice series and try to get people to do acrylic, with us on hopefully on the other side, so they can learn too.
for sure. And you know what? By the time we do our next live, I might actually be working with my nails because I have to do my nails soon. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think it'll
even
be that
better.
close, but I might have to do a live overlay. So that would be something that we can even do
That sounds
together.
fun. I'm down. Sounds good.
Alrighty. Well, we're signing off, y'all. Nails the door XO. I am nailed you. My guest. Unfortunately, something happened with her camera. Somebody called her during the live and
I
didn't
know. I have to
respect
put
the
it on
fact
Do
that she
Not
was busy.
Disturb.
So unfortunately, we can't sign her off with a video, but she has her two pretty nails. It froze in the perfect spot with her pretty nails. And these are the art designs that we did today. There's a lot of learning in this video. So if you're interested in anything related to acrylic or nail art, please do watch. If you're watching on the replay, we respect you and appreciate you. And hopefully this encourages you all to do something more with nail art or practicing your nails, and you have the confidence you need moving forward. But we'll do a little bit of lives here and there to help you along the way. And if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask. But I hope you like our little nail art. And yeah, let's sign off.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, and have a great Sunday and be safe. All right.
You as well. Enjoy your Sunday with daughter and hubby, and just take it easy and practice, practice, practice.
I'll be putting the tree up, so don't worry. There'll be pictures up.
Alrighty.
Sounds
We'll
good.
see
Have a great
everybody. Thank
Sunday.
you for joining us. If you can hit the like button, we'd appreciate your support. And until we catch you on the next time, y'all, stay blessed.
Bye, guys.
Bye.